murder wise. Grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple lies. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Man, dream on, yeah. Dream on, Dreamweaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear. Got the homie Carter presents. Welcome to episode 333 of the Blerd Cave, the number one comic book news stream on this or any other Earth in the multiverse that, well, for one, you can enjoy here on YouTube, but you can also enjoy on the Spotify. The Apple, the Google, the iHeart Radio, the wherever the fuck wherever it is that you choose to do that sort of thing. And if you leave us a rating, it helps us find more people like you. That said, we are back for another round of picking our nominees for the Blerd Awards this year. And I know, right? It was like this is the third week in a row that we're doing this. Has actually been kind of, I'm not gonna lie, kind of fun. I enjoyed this. That said, we got some categories we're gonna be kind of picking through. These are gonna be some interesting ones because well, for one, we're about to start getting into the depending on time today, and I'm actually going to try to keep us a little bit more focused today on that, because I actually do want to get through all of these. But, this is the day we're going to be getting into, like, the individual awards, I hope, where we'll start, like, we still got a couple of, like, comic related ones to do, I mean, they're all gonna be comic related, but like instead of like book awards, we're gonna be getting into the actual like creator awards. So we'll and I hope this, I don't know, this one I actually feel like could probably be quicker, because I actually don't expect a lot of y'all to know who some of the people are that we're talking about, and I'm not gonna take the time to explain.
Don't do our audience like that. They're gonna know because they already saying in the chat. Expedition 33 is just winning everything at the Blerd Awards this year.
I mean, that's true. Probably. I mean, it's they are
writer of the year. Whoever wrote Expedition 33.
see, our Expedition 33 is the power fantasy.
Hey, y'all don't know how many conversations, dog. Y'all don't know how true that is. And like me, I'm trying to like think up different nominees for people to choose from. I don't want to pick the same one over and over again, but I'm like, you know what? And this is before this was before the Expedition 33 of it all happened. So I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Bro, there were several years where Breaking Bad was up for everything. Succession was up for everything. Sopranos. Fuck it. Let's just
well, I mean, the thing is, there's always that one. There, like, cause what was it? We've seen this for a long time, because this is not even just in like the Grammys.
Yeah,
Grammys used to do this shit. They still do that shit. Where it's like, man, Beyonce up for 13 different awards. It's like, goddamn, they only have 10 categories.
But the difference being, with us, Beyonce would actually win one of them motherfuckers.
I don't know, but she do be winning. She do be winning. She'll win.
She's getting songs, not albums, and then she finally got one for the country album, which is and then all the country music motherfuckers got salty.
Hey, this is some bullshit.
So real quick, I do want to knock this out, because you did ask me something before we started the show, and I see somebody asking me something in the chat saying anything exciting or interesting happening in Cali, Carter. And thank you for getting up early. It is early. It's 10 in the morning. I've been up since 6. So my local comic shop, they changed location. This location, they're doing more with the space, but I hate it from a parking standpoint. Just because when it comes to parking in Cali, Ernie, you don't know this, but everywhere you park, it's like trying to park somewhere downtown.
Okay, yeah. Fuck that.
A lot of Memphis people, y'all gonna know what I mean when I say that. But it's like parking downtown, like trying to park on Bill. You finna have to put the money, you finna have to pay that meter, or you just finna have to roll the dice. You can't park over here in this little corner store real quick, or you finna have to go around the corner and park it in this neighborhood real quick, real fast, and hope that your car ain't all the way down the street at the neighborhood so you can come back down the street to come. Anyway, I was able to find some stuff at the LCS that I've been looking for a minute, and so a lot of the comics, y'all see that some of these comics ain't sitting up. It's just because I have piles, and I'm having to remember what pile means what. So Ernie actually asked me about this book here. Ain't No Grave. This is a dark fantasy.
It's a Weird West style story.
Weird West. Thank you. Thank you. It's a Weird West story from Scotty Young on writing duties this time. That man does more than Kitty variant covers. And I don't know if it's Jorge Corona or
Jorge.
George Corona. It's Jorge. Cool.
Yeah. If it's Jorge, it's always Jorge. No, I asked you about it because I talked about it a good ways ago, like when the first issue came out, and I was like, I'm curious.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I recommended it to you.
I read it anyway.
No. I recommend, you saw the super chat. I recommend you everything that you read, even though you clearly said that shit first.
Sir.
He gonna make sure y'all don't do that shit no more. He gonna make sure y'all don't do that no more. Sir. Spotify audience, audio files, you know I love y'all. This is why you all need to be here live to see what just happened. To see that he had the YouTube video receipt cocked and loaded. This is why y'all gotta watch us live. This is why y'all gotta come to YouTube sometimes and watch. I understand. It's cool to listen to us while you're rolling, but just come and watch us sometime. But yes.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to set the record straight, and also because actually I meant to do this. I meant to hit you with that. Like, excuse me, sir.
But
anyway, carry on.
Getting back to it real quick. Getting back to it. This is a Weird West story. We have a young lady named Ryder. She was a bad one. She was a robber. She was a murderer. She was a thief. She was every bad thing you ever did in Red Dead Redemption. But she found love, and with that love, she made sex, which then made a child.
Are you saying she made thick and the warm?
No, some of us like to say it was hitting the skins, Ernie. So
that was these are big mouth jokes, y'all. These are big mouth jokes.
So with that love of her life, with that child, she done with all the bad shit she ever did in her life. And then we get to a point where she's coughing, and she's coughing up blood, and she makes the choice. Because in this world, this is just a thing you can do. It's just a place you can just go to real quick, real fast. She realizes that she's dying, and Ryder feels like, I got a man now. I got a child now. I ain't going nowhere no time soon. So what I'm going to do is find death themselves and kill death in order to not die myself, so I can spend more time with my daughter and with my man, even though you could just spend the time you got with them right now instead of leaving them to go on a goddamn adventure to find the Grim Reaper real quick so you can shoot him with a Caldwell uppercut like you playing a showdown. But
pow! Ah! Could you imagine Death making that noise?
What, the scream and Hunt?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't play Hunt anymore. I couldn't play Hunt anymore if the Grim Reaper made a scream like that.
Grim Reaper would be like,
so after reading this bad boy, because like I said, a lot of you all might know Scotty Young from variant covers at I Heart Fairyland. Seeing him doing something a little bit more serious, but it's still his brand of weird. Yeah. It was good. It was good. Bird Nerd saying that it sounds like it's gonna end sad. No, it ends. I ain't gonna spoil the ending, but
yeah,
I will say this is a good one. It's the ending catches you off guard, which to its benefit, I think that was a really good choice to do that. It's making me want to actually read more Scotty Young stuff. That's because one of the young ladies at the comic shop, she actually recommended another book that this same creative team did called Middle West, which
yes,
I was gonna start reading that one. But what was cool about Ain't No Grave was I like Westerns. It's a weird West kind of story. And this creative team of Jorge Corona and Scotty Young is the exact same creative team that you all are getting when Scotty Young's Lobo series comes out next year.
Yes, it is.
So would I recommend Ain't No Grave for a good old bathroom book? Absolutely. I think it'll keep your attention throughout the entire thing. And I also got the last copy, because In Stock Trades, to the surprise of no one, sold out of each and every goddamn copy they had. And I've been looking for this bad boy for quite some time. We got the All-Star Western Omnibus, Jonah Hex, Jimmy Palmiotti, Justin Gray. This is the new 52 run. This is all 34 issues in a beautiful cover by your boy Darwin Cook, who did the final issue of All-Star Western. Here's the thing about All-Star Western, Ernie.
Yes.
So All-Star Western was not the first time Justin Gray and Jimmy Palmiotti were on Jonah Hex. They were actually on Jonah Hex before New 52 started. And this was a conversation I wanted to have with you because I think it's hilarious. It shows you signs of the times. Okay. Again, All-Star Western, this is issues 0 through 34, because if you remember, New 52 was doing them goddamn 0 issues.
Yup.
Do you want to guess how many is, because again, All-Star Western got canceled at 34. Dan Didio let them know that 34 was going to be their last issue.
Mm-hmm.
But do you want to know how many issues they had done prior to the New 52? Can you guess, Big Ern?
I'm going to say they, based on the time frame, I'm going to go on a limb and say they probably went, 20, 25?
Before New 52?
Yeah, before New 52?
You would be absolutely unequivocally wrong, you fool.
Damn.
What they actually did, which I thought was insane, you was actually several issues off.
Oh, wow.
They actually, before the New 52 started, they had just ended issue 70.
God damn. Jesus Christ. You know what's sad is that, like, I initially did think, like, man, maybe it's like 50, maybe 70 something. And I was like, nah, it's probably more like 20, 25.
Yeah, so they actually got canceled. If you want to be a stickler about it, they actually got canceled at issue 104 because they couldn't get the sales. The sales weren't there. Could you imagine somebody giving you the time? Because again, New 52 All-Star Western, it takes place between 2011 and 2013 to when they got the word their book was getting canceled. We got books nowadays. Them motherfuckers can't even survive 5. They can't survive 10. Hell, in a lot of cases, I ain't gonna say no names, they couldn't survive 1. So could you imagine somebody giving you the grace of 104? Giving you the wiggle room of 104, because apparently so All-Star Western is one big story that they did. The previous 70 that they did do, which I think it is astounding to me that you could get 70 issues out of that. They were all Ernie, they were all one and dones. It was Jonah Hex.
Right.
But it's 70 issues of just one and dones.
Yeah, because he's just doing a random like dealing with a random thing, and it's like it's like kind of like it's like the old pulp comics, and really the old Jonah Hex shit from way back.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a throwback to those days of like how you would have like a Journey into Mystery or Adventures into Fear, Tales to Astonish. It's like, oh yeah, just regular adventure.
Those were all one and dones. When they go to New 52, Dan Didio tells this team, one way we can get you all some sales, something that'll pick up the pace so you all can be on this book for quite a long time, is we're going to insert Jonah Hex into the mythos, into the DC mythos. What does that really mean, according to Dan Didio? We're going to find some way to make it about Batman. Because I'm only like 3 or 4 issues in right now, but it still takes place in the West, but it's more so toward the end of the West. But it's Jonah Hex. Literally, the cover to the first issue is him in Gotham. This is it's like it almost feels like some Indiana Jones shit where you got Indy and you got Sean Connery, but in this one you got Jonah Hex and Amadeus Arkham. Oh God. This is before the asylum. He's actually thinking about making something for some kind of like psychology thing for people. This is the beginning stages of the GCPD. This is all we have right now is potentially the people that run Gotham are thinking about making some kind of jail on Blackgate Isle. Now, but yeah, he thought that Batman was going to help, and I think more so people just stuck around because it was Jonah Hex and they really enjoyed it. So you got 34 issues out of it. But again, I start thinking about several people that we have spoken to in regards to DC being a little bit better when it comes to things like that as opposed to Marvel. So it was just funny to me that, man, the sales just aren't there. We got to cut you loose, big dog. After issue 34.
Look, man.
Not 1, not 5, not 1 arc.
Could you imagine somebody somebody walking into your office and being like, "Look, man, I hate to break this to you, but we're gonna have to cancel you after issue 100."
Oh, 104.
104.
Well, no, let me do that.
Wait a minute. But they tell you no. But here's the thing, though. But they told you 50 issues ago. But they told you 50 issues.
We gonna end you after 104. I'm gonna do that ugly ass Ric Flair TNA joint, the Fortune. I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, the Fortune.
This was so ugly, y'all. This was so ugly. Fortune.
Oh yeah, because he couldn't do this because WCW. Yeah. So he had to do the shocker. He had to do the shocker instead. Sorry.
But yes, really good run. I'm happy I finally got this one. A lot of people are hoping that if this new 52 Omni sells well, they will start releasing or put together the previous 70 that they did. And Bird Nerd, yes, Cook did this cover. And this cover is actually the final issue. They actually talk about it in like the before the issues start, the little introduction that Palmiotti and Justin Gray do, that when they had a conversation with Cook and they started telling him how they wanted to end it, he told them, I want to draw this. I want to draw this. I want to draw this. So they let him draw the final issue. So that's how that went. And
I love this right here is nasty work. Mount Tyler Durden.
What did he say?
Jonah Hex getting 70 issues like Pennyworth getting 3 seasons.
Bruh.
It's like
the only reason I even knew Pennyworth was on season 3 was because I saw a billboard for it here in Hollywood, and I was like, "What?"
It's like, bro, like, what is this even?
Yeah, dude. I'm reading the Western stuff. I got some books for Ernie. This was a funny one. So all of you know that, like, anytime I see comics at my comic shop, I'll always hit Ernie up. So I got a pile that is for Ernie, and I got a pile that's for another homeboy. But my shop had this bad boy here, Blood Squad 7. And I'm on the phone with Ernie because I'd already asked him about Thundercats because they had Thundercats as well. And then I said, this is exactly how the conversation went, y'all. I said, oh, they got both trades of Blood Squad 7 over here. This motherfucker here goes, how much they want for them just? just whispered it out of nowhere. We have been talking normal and loud for the past like 3-4 minutes. As soon as I say they got both, how much they want for them motherfuckers? Real quick. So, yep. Got Blood Squad 7 for fucking Ernie. I got the Jonathan Hickman Spider-Mans for one of my friends here because my comic shop was selling all 3 of these bad boys for $10 each. I finally got my copy, Sirens of the City.
Oh, there he
finally
is.
Finally got my copy of it because that book is a pain in the ass to find.
Yeah.
And we talked about this book last week. This is one of the nominees we had up for crime in the Blerd Awards, Out of Alcatraz. Ernie was this close to writing that Fingers Twins book before that hit piece on Tom Brevoort this morning. There was a hit piece on Tom this morning?
Yep. Yeah, I hit Tom where he live.
What up, Cammy? What up, Cammy?
Yeah, we got the
funny.
OG Go Cammy Ranger in here.
I mean, literally just got through talking about your ass.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I think Cammy's back.
Which is so nasty. Like that's you're a bad friend to make somebody get back on the bandwagon of Dead by Daylight. But I want to talk about this one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is one of the nominees we had at the Blerd Awards. We had it up last week, and you all know I was poking fun at my younger sister in the chat because she was in the chat last week. And in me describing what this book was about, I get a text. Hey, that sounds kind of interesting. Hey, buy me that. Buy me that book. Now, keep in mind, my sister's good and grown, and got a job, got responsibilities. But I'm gonna tell him to just buy this for me. So I had to get that deal. I got a lot of stuff on my plate right now. I got a lot.
I was gonna say, Out of Alcatraz. Actually, I like that you pulled up that cover. Because I actually went through okay. You know what? This is a good time to do this. We are going to, first things first. I want to hit, we got some super chats and some people who have followed us recently that I want to make sure don't get left out in the cold, so to speak. First things first, Lalai So Random and Blakashi Sensei followed us. Yeah, Blakashi. I was at first when I read it, I thought it was trying to say Black Ashy, but then as I was reading it, you kind of read things in your head. I was like, oh no, Blakashi Sensei. I was like, I was because I started like,
Ashy Sensei. If that ain't boy.
But no, it's a Naruto reference. We've also got Maxi Fang, who hit us up on the Streamlab side with the 20.
Thank you for adding that penny.
Says, hello, Blerd. Pocket saying hello to Carter. And only Carter, y'all gonna stop disrespecting the main man. Put some respect on him, y'all raggedy bits. Jokes aside, love you both for all your work and effort. It jumped up on me. May joy and peace forever be with y'all. Man, we appreciate that.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for that.
Also, we have got John Battle out here, man, 55 months in the Blerd Club. Goldmine says, happy holidays and congratulations, Blerd and Carter, on your overdue achievement. Thanks for making this year bearable for me. It's been tough. So thanks. First
I'm happy to help, bro. Happy to help.
Look, if we can help enhance anyone's life in any way whatsoever, by providing content and entertainment, then mission accomplished, achievement unlocked. So I just want to say thank you for your support. Because you helped make it possible. And then we've also got right here, highlight 915 right here with the 35 months, also in the Blerd Club Goldmine, says AIPT Comics has a list of 2025's best comics. Brian K. Vaughan's Spectators was on there. It looks interesting. Have you guys read it? So it's funny you say that. It's very funny that
I'm
you
gonna
bring
let
that.
Ernie have it. I'm gonna let Mr. Sunstone himself have Spectators.
Well, no. I have read Spectators. I read it a good long while.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is
so
not new. I know it's on the best of 2025. That is not a new book.
It is not a new book. That book came out in what, 2016? Was it 20? Oh, let's see here. I want to
earlier than that.
It actually, I think you're correct. Actually, yeah, that book I think has been out for a while. Like I've seen a lot of people talking about it though. I've seen quite a few people talking about it, especially recently. But I remember that motherfucker coming out like a good long ways ago.
I remember seeing shit about Spectators in the back of Saga single issues when Saga first started.
No, 100%, 110%. But anyway, yeah, it basically the long and short of it is, yeah, Spectators is not for the faint of heart. If you are someone who blushes when you read books, like okay, any of y'all who blushed or kind of like got, I don't want to say squeamish because I usually like to save that for stuff that's like horrific. But like, if you were ever at any point kind of like, oh, I don't know about that when we were talking about Sunstone, yeah, skip this.
There was no we. You're talking about Sunstone.
Well, it's me talking about. Wait, hold on. Wait.
I talked about Swing. I ain't talking about Sunstone.
You knew what the fuck I was talking about when I was talking about Sunstone.
Let's move on.
He's like, no, we can't. Anyway, no. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this book. I'll just say this. Sunstone is a book that opens up in a very, 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 very strange fashion. Basically, what happens is it all starts off in a movie theater. And man, I actually don't want to say anything else because like
you really can't.
It's like, okay, I'll put it like this. A woman has a very real, not near death, but death experience. I don't want to say how because honestly, how is kind of part of the shock value of the comic. But as this happens, Spectators explores the afterlife of the character and how like it's look, okay, I'm gonna dumb it down like this. It's basically how love and intimacy and sexuality can transcend even death itself. That's basically what Spectators is like. Because the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I can't talk about this without like spoiling the fuck out of the book.
Yeah, you can't.
So yeah, it is what it is. I'll just say this: if you are the least bit curious, I do highly recommend the comic. It is a good comic. It's Brian K. Vaughan at his most Brian K. Vaughanish. As a matter of fact, I would dare say, if you are someone who really liked Saga, but you wanted to maybe see what else, let's pretend for 5 seconds you don't know who Brian K. Vaughan is outside of Saga. If you wanted to see what else Brian K. Vaughan had on offer, like you're like, oh, I really like the kind of this is who this is for. You read Saga and you thought, you know what, Saga ain't got enough nudity and sex in it for my taste. I need more. Spectators has got you. Spectators. I'm not saying that it's not all.
That's not all.
About,
that's not all Spectators has to offer. But if you're somebody who you didn't read Saga, but you knew him from Runaways, and you really liked his writing, but you wanted to see it on a more adult standpoint, then Spectators is gonna be it. I will say you will blush, but if you're and this is not a knock. Yeah, it is. if you're an adult,
man.
if you're an adult, if you grown, you can get past that part and just continue reading the story and continue on.
Yeah.
Then I think you'll enjoy yourself. You'll enjoy yourself.
I will say this: I do like Paper Girls, better than Spectators, but also, but I will also say they're not the same type of story. So
yeah, but yes, we've
not
read
the
it.
same
To answer that question, yes, we've read it.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's shift gears because
Okay.
we need. So here, I'm gonna remind everybody what we have thus far in our categories.
Okay.
For
You and me
the
were
Blerd
thinking
Awards.
the same thing almost.
What was that?
Because it's funny that you're wanting to give people a little bit of a refresher, but that's the reason that Blerd Cave has been uploaded the day before. I've done it on purpose with these recent ones, just so you can listen to that and you can have the nominees in your head already. So when you get up Saturday, boom, you caught up to speed because you got it the day before and now you got it today. So that's why I've been doing them like that. So what we got so far? What we got?
Well, so far we have let's run through our categories. I've actually made little graphics for them, mostly for the show, but
Cool.
for the Blerd Awards. But I did them early because I don't know if I said this the last time. Dude, I literally made all those graphics for the Blerd Awards the day before. The Blerd Awards. So I'm trying to be better about not waiting till the last minute to do shit. I am a professional procrastinator. But first things first, we have got Earth's. Oh wait, here, let me see. Let me do it like this. Okay. We got Earth's Mightiest Solo Series. We're gonna have Absolute Batman, Storm, Absolute Wonder Woman, and Miles Morales Spider-Man. We're also gonna have Earth's Mightiest Ensemble comic, or team or ensemble comic, which is going to be Transformers, Bitterroot, The Next Movement, The Power Fantasy, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're also going to have Earth's Mightiest Fantasy comic, which is going to be Absolute Wonder Woman, Iyanu, the Child of Wonder, Helen Windhorn, and Eat Your Young. We are also going to have Earth's Mightiest Science Fiction comic, which is going to include Bitterroot, The Next Movement, Ghost Pepper, Transformers, and Absolute Green Lantern. We're also going to have Earth's Mightiest Comedic comic, which is going to feature the Santo Sisters, Darkwing Duck, Deadpool, and the Powerpuff Girls. We got Earth's Mightiest Crime comic, which will have Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Minor Threats, The Last Devil Alive, as well as The Knives, a criminal book, as well as They Choose Violence. And we'll also have Earth's Mightiest Horror comic, which will also include Bitterroot yet again, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, The Incredible Hulk, and Something is Killing the Children. And then we'll have Earth's Mightiest Licensed comic, which will include Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Godzilla, and G.I. Joe. We'll also have Earth's Mightiest Indie comic, which will include Ancestral Recall, The Santo Sisters, Out of Alcatraz, as well as The Fox Chronicles. We will also have, let's see where we got right here. Bam! Earth's Mightiest New comic, which will include Captain America, Exquisite Corpses, Ghost Pepper, and Absolute Green Lantern. And then we'll have, last but most certainly not least of the ones we have chosen for thus far, will be Earth's Mightiest Ongoing comic, which will include Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Green Lantern, Storm, and the Power Fantasy. So now that we have that, now that we have those out of the way, we can now start jumping into our categories that we still have yet to choose for. Now, when it comes to these, this one's going to be interesting because we're going to be really taking a look at what I feel are. Let's see. We're going to be taking a look at best limited series. We're going to be taking a look at best single issue or one shot. And actually, let me rephrase. Actually, I'm going to rephrase this. What it probably should be is best annual or one shot. And excuse me, we're gonna have best crossover series / event. That will basically just to not muddy the water so much. This will include not just big 2 comic book crossovers, but it will also include any book that is a crossover of properties. So this will include books like Batman, Deadpool, Batman. Those will also be included in the single issue one shots as well, or the annual one shots or whatever. There will also this will also include stuff like Thundercats, Powerpuff Girls, as well as the Fantastic Four Gargoyles, and whatever else. Like anything that is 2 different properties doing the fusion dance, even if it's only for a little bit. We will also have best DC comic. We'll also have best Marvel comic.
Yeah.
And then we will also have best comic that isn't Marvel or DC. And honestly, I thought about letting y'all vote for what to nominate as far as like best comic book movie and best comic book TV show. I might let y'all go with the TV show, but like for movies, there weren't really a lot. So yeah, like I can literally look at our like what could like, because we usually only like to do like 4 slots for everything. And truth be told, all that came out was Superman, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and Red Sonja. So that's literally like we've. I don't think there was anything else.
In the nicest way, just pick one.
Yeah. You
really got no other choices in the matter.
Yeah, there's no choices. There's not. Now, when it came to comic book TV shows, there were actually more than 4. Yeah, that's where we actually had way more content in that regard. So so we'll do that. And then if we can get through all of that, which I think we can, I actually do think that we can, if we apply ourselves. We also want to do Earth's Mightiest Artist, cover artist, writer, color artist, creative team, overall creative team, as well as the maybe potentially, hopefully. I actually thought about doing like shared universe. I think we're gonna drop shared universe. There's not really a whole heap of a lot of them. I feel, or I don't know. Technically there are, but you get where I'm coming from. I could make an argument for why you could nominate multiple different ones. Actually, no, we'll keep it. We'll keep it because technically there are a bunch of shared universes. Anyway, let's get away from that. Earth's Mightiest Publisher and Earth's Mightiest Overall Comic. That's where we're at right now. Once again, that is a Herculean task that we're talking about. But here's the thing. We're kind of at a point right now where some of these books we've already talked about before, so I feel like we don't have to set any of this shit up.
No.
So, because now we're kind of reaching that point where a lot of the stuff that we're going to be talking about is stuff that we've literally already brought up in the previous 2.
Not even in the previous 2, just Blerd Caves throughout the year. Right?
Yeah. Like now, right now it's getting down to the nut cutting. Is where we're at. So I mean, there's no need. There's absolutely positively no need to pontificate on any of these books, as far as I can tell. So let's go ahead and get started first with this is going to be our limited. This is going to be our limited category. Here, let's do this. Okay, now I want to be incredibly clear here when I say this. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Boom. Okay. Let's switch over. Is this? Okay, there we go. So now this is not the list, just FYI. I have not started yet. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put up They Choose Violence, which, by the way, the trade for that just came out. I'm going to put some of the picks that Carter and I had talked about before. Yeah. Because we kind of already had some that we were already kind of looking at. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Do we know how long Escape is supposed to run? I think it's only supposed to run for 5, right?
I didn't even know that. I know it is limited though.
Yeah, it's
I know it's a limited joint.
Yeah,
because everything Remender is doing right now, for the most part, they're all limited series that he's doing. Trying to get Giant Generator off the ground.
Yeah, and I think is Battle Beast limited? I feel like that book might fuck around and end up being an ongoing.
I thought it was supposed to be limited because it took place in a very specific point in the Invincible issue.
Yeah, honestly, you know what I think it is? I think it's the fact that I don't think you can. You know what it is? Okay, so it's the fact that the book is selling too goddamn well. Like it's selling ridiculously well.
It's Poison Ivy syndrome, where this is supposed to be limited, but we can't let you go yet, big time.
Yeah, that is 110% what it is. Here, actually, I want to look up something because you know what? You know what?
I think with it being Skybound, I think because they're doing it and it's Kirkman, he could put a stop to it at any point. And I don't mean that as a negative, but I just mean we have so many other things that you all can check out that we don't have to keep this going if we don't want to. I think this is just a fun one.
So here's the deal. As far as I can see, there is nothing solicited past issue 7.
Okay.
Matter of fact, the solicit for issue 7 reads, Battle Beast continues his quest to find the one being who can defeat him in battle and end his life, but the Viltrumites are looming. So that basically lets you know they're about to catch up to where you're going to be in the Invincible comic, as well as, I guess, by proxy, the show. Because I think right now, I know Robert Kirkman said they had a whole bunch of seasons, planned ahead, but I'm like, I don't know how much further you can go. I don't know how far Invincible can go as a show. I think he said something like, oh yeah, we could go for 8, 9, 10 seasons. I might give you 8. I might give you 8, maybe.
I don't know if I didn't give you 8 unless you were really stretching the shit out of that story.
Because where they're at right now, honestly, I feel like you could wrap it all up in like 6 seasons. I
started thinking about Revival a lot when I had conversations with you about Revival. How many more seasons can they do with that? I mean, dog, where that shit ended on the show was just how they ended in the book. They can go on about their business right now. I'm like, well,
right?
Shit, okay.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, Ernie. Thank you.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. And honestly, I am actually going to make a case for something, and it's funny because Carter, as he so eloquently brought up earlier, you know what? I am going to include it because it came out very super late. It came out very super late in the year. So I am actually going to add, Ain't No Grave to the list. What other limited series can anybody think of? I don't know. So, it's kind of funny.
I'm trying to pull it up now, yeah.
You know what? I could actually make a case for this one because technically, this is... Bitterroot is theoretically an ongoing series, but the next movement is kind of like,
it's the 4th trade, but it was its own thing, I guess.
Right. So
you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna add Bitterroot the next movement. And you know what?
The Penguin highlight does not belong on this list. Sorry, the Penguin was last year.
That was like but I can tell you what we can add.
What's that?
Two-Face. Because that was this year. We can't add Two-Face. That was technically... it was limited by virtue of the fact it got canceled. But, technically...
Mr. Terrific Year 1, that's a nice one.
That is also another one we can add on.
That's a good one. You know what? I'm actually waiting on that trade to come out because I really enjoyed that one. I like the Mr. Terrificness that is coming out now that I'm able to absorb since I never took him that serious. I never took that character as serious as I should have. So I like this Mr. Terrific renaissance that's happening right now.
I think Mr. Terrific would say fair play to that.
I think that's enough nominees for us. Jesus Christ. You are such a dad, and it's ridiculous. It is gross. Was that from Wallace and Gromit?
No, it's a same animation studio. Okay. Same animation studio, but it's from a different movie whose name is escaping me right now. Oh, I will say.
Ernie question.
Someone said, "How about Destro as limited
that's an Ernie
series?"
Question.
Technically, okay. So here's the thing with Destro. I'm trying to remember exactly what was the time frame. What was the time frame on that book? When you know what? Here, let's look at it like this. I can quickly deduce. Destro was last year.
Okay.
Yeah, Destro was last year. It started in that was 2024, unfortunately. While some people may have discovered it in 2025, it came out in 2024. The only reason I'm giving Ain't No Grave the opportunity is because technically it came out at the ass end of last year. Otherwise I probably would not have. What yeah, honestly, I was sitting here racking my brain to try and think of you know what? Carnage technically was a limited series.
I think we said that shit too. I mean, technically it was because it got canned, so
yeah. Carnage was theoretically a limited series, if by virtue of the fact that it was canceled. Let's see here. Eddie Brock Carnage. There you go. There's that one. And I guess you know what? Yeah, honestly,
I think one more.
We'll do one more.
Because somebody just brought it up, and I feel like we would be dirty if we didn't bring it up. You gotta put Red Hood on there, big dog. That's the best one.
No. See, we're saving that for one shot. We're saving that for one shot.
That's foul. That's foul. I forgot we said that shit too.
Oh, you know what? I actually know our last one.
What's that?
And I think Carter will probably agree with me.
What's that?
The moon is following us. Because
I've messaged you and deleted the message several times because I was cussing you the fuck out.
Oh God.
Because I bought it. That is something I actually bought. I should have showed you. That was one of the books I bought this week. Because I didn't want to wait for in stock to mail it to me. I wanted to see, how do you end this? I will say, that's the second book where he didn't stick the landing for me. Extremity being the first.
Okay.
It
does kind of end, but I feel
like that bugged the shit out of me, dude. We just fast forward real quick, do this, look at the sky real quick. Hey, little mama, hey baby, I'm here. The end.
I will say though, I felt the way that it ended. I don't envy anyone this task, but the way without saying what happens. There's a point you reach when you tell a story in such a way where things like what are happening and the moon is following us is happening. And it's like, I kind of wish it would have ended a little bit neater, but the journey to get there I thought was really
you know how they say like this movie would have been good if you added like a couple of more minutes to it, to a scene or something. That's what I felt like with Moon is Following Us. If you added maybe like 3-4 more pages, you would have had more room to do that ending. But you almost got cussed out when they showed who the other little snake person was to the daddy. I almost cussed you the fuck out because I had to put the book down because I was not expecting that shit at all.
So
Bug Wars will not be on here because Bug Wars is not limited.
Yeah, it's continuing.
That's continuing.
As a matter of fact, for no one who believes, if you don't believe us, Jason Aaron was recently on the channel and talked about it. So yes, Bug Wars is far from done. Yes, they have a trade out, but there's a one shot that's coming out and there are more issues on the way. So yeah.
I feel like y'all just naming shit.
Just naming books.
Just naming books. Know. Yeah, I feel like y'all just naming shit right now. But I think you know what? I think
actually,
is more than enough.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something controversial yet so
brave.
Okay.
What's that?
I am actually going to take one thing off and replace it with something else. Just because I kind of made that caveat earlier.
Hey, you know what you can take off? I can tell you right now.
Was that?
You can take off Ain't No Grave because that was last year.
Yeah, no, that's literally what I just did. I took off that and put bronze faces. Okay. Actually, I meant to put faces, not bronze faces. But yeah, you get where I'm coming from. Because I was just reminded bronze faces, and I think it just ended. So yeah, we'll do that. And then that's it. Vote away. For those who don't know how to vote, all you have to do is put in the number of the core, type in the number in the chat that corresponds with the book you want to vote for. So yeah.
So while that is going on,
I
didn't see it. So I posted it in the Discord this week that the They Choose Violence trade came out.
Oh, yeah.
And lo and behold, I see it in the comic shop. I'm reading the back matter and I find on the back of this damn trade, I could not believe the name that I saw. So I send it to the person whose name I did see, only to be met with the message, I'm somebody now.
For those not in the know, I'm gonna show you what Carter sent me, and I knew about it ahead of time. I've actually talked about it. I actually told Carter about it before it actually came up. But for those wondering what we're talking about, basically your boy is somebody now. Your boy is a real one. Because not only can you see my back of the book quote on books like Feral, but you can now see my back of the book quote.
That's a single issue with Feral.
That was a single.
That's a series right here.
Yeah. This a whole trade that I got my name on the back of. You can see it right here. This is for They Choose Violence. They Choose Violence might be the blackest comic ever made. Blerd Without Fear. There you go. So yeah, y'all are welcome. We did that. We did that.
Yeah.
And when I say we, I mean y'all did that.
Just to see his name on the back of the trade, that was pretty funny. And then the young lady, she saw me taking a picture of it and was like, we can just hold that trade for you when we order some more. I said, no. I know who this is. Is that you? No. Oh, how do you know that guy? There's a little something we do called the Blerd Cave. Then she pulls it up and was just like, oh my God, this is you guys. Yeah. But real quick.
Yes.
Real quick. I do want to get some of these out of the way because some of these you do know. They Choose Violence, you all know.
Yes.
Escape, you know. Invincible Battle Beast. Mr. Rift Gear 1, Eddie Brock Carnage. The Moon is Following Us. There are two that I think I wouldn't mind just giving you all the general idea of what these books are about. I'll do one and then I'll see if Ernie wants to do the other one. So the second on this list, the Tin Can Society.
I left off the can by accident.
Yeah, that is from Rick Remender's imprint from Giant Generator. It is about these childhood friends. One of them being young black man, spina bifida. He's the smart one of the bunch. He has a lot of different allergies and things like that. These childhood friends grow up. And this young black man who has this debilitating just disease and his medical issues and things like that. He can't walk. he's a genius, and he becomes a superhero, and he makes a suit. I cannot remember the name of the suit for the life of me. That book got a lot going on, and it's for a limited series. I'm waiting on the final issue to come out, but that young man becomes a superhero and then gets murdered. And now all the childhood friends are trying to figure out what happened. It made me think about like Mystic River, almost, just like we got the childhood friends that are all cool, and then we grow up and everybody, they don't split apart or anything like that, but just seeing how they're all interacting in the good old days from now of trying to figure out who took our friend from us. But did somebody really take our friend from us? Or was he already gone to begin with? Tin Can Society is a really, really good limited series that I cannot recommend to people enough. I love how people are saying Mantis. Y'all are some damn deviants. But the other book, I would absolutely recommend the Tin Can Society. I cannot wait for that trade to come out. That is my day one. Where do we go to vote? You literally just type the number to what book you want to vote for in the chat and hit enter. That's all you got to do.
If you want to vote for Invincible Battle Beast, you type number 4, hit enter. You type 8 for Mr. Like it's real easy. Just make sure. But you can only
count
vote
your vote once, because I just did it twice and it did not count it again. No. Now the other book I want you all to get a little bit more insight on, even if y'all don't vote for it, that'll be something you all are looking out for. I just told you about Tin Can Society. Ernie, did you want to tell them about Bronze Faces?
Yeah. So I can sum it up pretty succinctly. Basically, it is about a group of black people who are effectively reenacting the first sequence of, or not the first sequence, but the introduction of Killmonger in Black Panther. Basically, these are all people who are African. They're like African immigrants. Like these are people who they literally they come from the motherland. But what they're doing is they are pooling their resources together, and they are breaking into museums and stealing back artifacts that basically belonged to Africa. That I don't want to say much more than that because it goes deeper than that. That's kind of a gross oversimplification. But yeah, basically these people are, if you watched that first Killmonger scene in minus any like actual like violence or anything, if you saw that scene, you're like, oh man, it's so cool. He went into the museum and was taking stuff back. That's kind of the idea of Bronze Faces. But it goes in a very different direction than what you might be thinking. But yeah, it's good stuff. This is Boom Studios. Ooh.
I saw it too. Before I even say anything about that, welcome. The boy said it got his. That's how you know that's a white man. It got his dander up, is what he just said. That shit got my dander up.
Oh wait, who was the guest? I have to look. If y'all see me typing, it's because I'm going.
He being nosy is what he's saying.
Nosy. Gavin, I'm like I want to see.
Welcome the fastest man alive himself. Gavin Guidry is in here. I have seen several other people's. I was watching Casually Comic. I was watching her. She was reading off solicits, and she was really giddy that Gavin Guidry was doing the art for the Flash.
Okay, I can't say none because I actually fucked up Gavin's name the first time that I spoke it out loud. But you know what it was? I'm gonna tell you, very helpful tool. If you go to Gavin's website, it actually tells you how to pronounce his name.
That's adorable.
Without problem.
But congratulations on the Flash. If you all don't know, one of Earth's mightiest, Gavin Guidry, JSA fame. He's been a guest on here. He will be he's taking over art duties for the Flash over at DC, and not one of the side stories or anything, but actual just the Flash. He's gonna be tag teaming that book. When I really almost said he's going to be tag teaming Flash with Ryan North, which is a completely different thing. But congratulations on that. In true true New Orleans Saints fashion. You pulled a Drew Brees, you threw an 80-yard bomb, and Ryan North was able to catch it, because we know sometimes Drew Brees will throw this shit down there and it's a guaranteed pick six 9 times out of 9. But congratulations on the flash, brother. It is so good to see. Now you have more eyes on you, and more eyes will mean more creatives looking at you to see what this man got going on, which means more entities wanting good old Gavin, wanting Gigi to be on the books. So congratulations. Congratulations.
Actually, and I just want to say, there you go. I was personally very proud. Because I was like, because when I saw the news, I was just kind of like, I was just kind of casually scrolling the internet. I didn't even realize this is how sometimes I question whether or not I'm an actual professional comic book commentator, because I had no idea the solicits were out or anything was like announced, like there were like any announcements. I wasn't really paying attention to any of that stuff at that precise moment in time. But I just kind of stumbled into the news and was like, what was it? I had one of those. Like what was it? Charles Dutton, the Charles Dutton gif where he just sitting there, he just like,
oh Lord.
Like that was me. That was me right there when I saw it. That was me. I was like, man. I was like, also, I need to know. Wait. I'm
gonna tell you, because I know where you finna go with this.
Oh,
tell me why I typed in their YouTube and I went to their live stream, which they just ended. But the first thing I see in the chat is Gavin clowning whoever this was. That's the first comment I see. Why is Marvel Gladiator the best? Marco types into Google's AI search. That's the first thing I see when it loads. That's hilarious.
I love it. I'm here for it. I'm not gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyone who defends that bullshit. Also, dude, you know what I find incredibly hilarious?
What's that?
Is that I just kind of doubled back because when I had the tab open, they were still live. When I double back, what are they? What is the first thing that is recommended in the I guess
what's yours?
Us.
That's funny.
Go figure.
That's funny.
That said, I'm gonna close the voting.
I think we're done. Yep. I think
I'm gonna close the voting on this one. And you know what? I'm not going to hold you. What I find incredibly hilarious about this is it went about the way I kind of half-ass expected it to go. I ain't
gonna hold you. I don't think this is a vote for the book. I think this is a vote for you.
Aww.
I think that's what that is. This motherfucker done found a way to put himself as a nominee in the Blerd Awards.
Goddamn. It's like, wait. Is it? Look, okay, look. I can't win the heavyweight title, y'all.
But you gonna find a way to do it. You gonna be behind the man. That's the man. That's some Ric Flair shit.
Oh my God.
I can't be the world champ, but I'm gonna be his manager. I'm gonna be the Paul Heyman. Even though Roman Reigns got the championship, I'm gonna be the one holding the belt.
It's gonna be me.
Damn deviant.
You know what?
What's the next category we got, Doc? We gotta get that stay on brand.
Yeah, we need to keep it moving. So basically, next category is gonna be best best annual / one shot. Here, let me.
Oh no, I did not know you did that. I've been so busy with work. I just saw a thumbnail pop up.
Oh, what's that?
I said what I said, so I'm like, okay, I don't like when people say that because they probably say something stupid and they double down on the stupidity. But when I see Age of Revelation explained, this is Timu Krakoa. Hey, this might be right.
Yeah, I'm about to say, in case anyone missed,
That's funny.
in case anyone missed out, yes, that is the most recent video.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Pause. That is the most recent video from your boy Blerd Without Fear, real quick. But wait a minute. Officially, by the way, I will find a place for the boys in Central City over the next year.
Oh, wait.
What boys? What boys?
Oh, hold shit. Up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey, yeah.
Wait. Wait.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, look. Bro, we finna be in a flash. Bro, put it on the screen. Wait.
I got here. Wait. First things first. Shazam, right there. Bam, there. And oh shit. Oh damn. Oh dude.
He didn't say the quote correctly, but I understand why. Even though Mystical said the man's right here, you said your man's right there. You said it's very Caucasian. You said it's very Caucasian.
But look,
okay.
We up in jitters, baby. We up in jitters. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm not gonna hold you, man. I'm not gonna. Okay, so if
that's funny.
Can we get the Waffle House? Can we get the Waffle House treatment?
Absolutely not.
No. You know how not saying I want us to be at Waffle House. What I'm saying is, and some of y'all might know where I'm going with this. Y'all know that meme about Waffle House where they talking about like, yeah, when you see motherfuckers sitting outside, sitting on the curb, smoking a cigarette.
That boy said, stopping a fight at Big Belly Burger at 2 a.m. only to be murdered by Reverse Flash. I think Gavin's already made it a point to say, I'm going to die by some means because of the LSU and New Orleans Saints jokes. But just to keep it on point real quick, let's get back to the Timu Krakoa of it all. And I have said from jump, and I promise you all, we're going to get right back into these categories because I'm not trying to be here 4 hours. But yeah, I said from jump when we were looking at high ends for Age of Revelation and the statements that Tom Brevoort has said beforehand. He did not like Krakoa. He is not like X-Men in a minute. He looks at them like the villains. So he got Jed MacKay to make what he thought Krakoa and the mutants were into an unnecessary X-Men event. He thought they were evil during Krakoa. So what do? We make them evil like I think they already are when I take over. And we going to put all of y'all on these books for no reason whatsoever. So I said that from jump. Every video that this goof has come out with that has just confirmed everything that I thought is great. It's great.
I am very disappointed in Tom Brevoort, just for a lot of reasons. The fact that like I don't know, I never liked the Cyclops is the bad guy attitude that I've seen some people try to have with him. I've never been a fan of that rhetoric. And I'm sorry. I could not for the life of me get jiggy with any of the things that Tom Brevoort has said, basically trying to equate Cyclops to Hitler. and also you want to talk about motherfuckers trying to put the cape on for AI. Tom putting the cape on for AI was not on my bucket.
Was not my bingo card. MacKay into it for your writing shenanigans. But
let
me tell you something right now. Highlight. And I mean this from the bottom of my soul. Gavin already said that he can't make any promises, but we might show up. If I see anything in the Flash that says Carter's Chicken Shack. I won't ever read another goddamn DC book ever again. My blackness won't permit me to read anything with Gavin's name on it if I see Carter's Chicken Shack show up anywhere in that book.
No, see, you're gonna be working the jitters. You're gonna have the Only Hand shirt on, and you're gonna be and you're gonna be serving some coffee. Like you gonna hand Wally is gonna need some coffee. He gonna come in, get the coffee, and then or I don't know, maybe Linda, somebody gonna be there.
Now I don't know what happened, and I'm not throwing shots. But I see the comic pals are in here trying to apologize to Gavin right now, and all love to the Blerd Without Fear.
Oh shit!
I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna speak on what happened. But as soon as I saw that name pop up, apologizing to Gavin, first thing popped in my head with the comic pals. You ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3 or Central City. In this case, you ain't gonna be in Central City. You most definitely ain't gonna be in Central City.
Lord Jesus!
Welcome. I don't know the conversation that was being had. Don't really want to know the conversation being had. But the fact that you came over here to apologize live, sure.
I mean, like I said, I look.
Hey,
I'm going.
Gavin, you're not listening. You're not listening. Carter's Chicken and Waffles on the corner of Lamar and Blerd. I will never read another DC book again. You're not listening. My fist is balled up on some fucking All My Life I Had to Fight. You don't understand what I'm saying to you, dog. You better not put some dog. You better not put some shit like that in the Flash. Lord have mercy.
I ain't gonna lie, just the sheer chicanery of it, I would actually almost be here for it. Actually, no. I'll just say this: we don't put the cape on for AI here. We don't do that. Especially as an artist myself, I find it deplorable. So I stand with Gavin. I stand with Gavin in that regard. Whatever he said, I co-sign. I don't know what he said. I went back to look. I couldn't find it. But whatever Gavin said, I stand by.
You know why you saying that shit? Because you just want to you want to blur the restaurant. You want the Carruthers Cafe or something nasty. And it's like that. Real quick.
Honestly, I just want to be a fry cook. Can I just be a fry cook?
Instead of fry cook. Super chats.
Yes.
We got 1999 from Gillis Mo. He said, one, you can take your headset off, Carter. Thank you. Have a happy We Love the Jingle. Jesus Christ. Sing this goddamn song, please.
There we go. Me. 1999. Super chat.
Right, you got that. And I'm going to tell you something. So just for you to know, Gillis Mo, because these are open back headphones, I still hear that stupid ass jingle.
Yes.
Taking these off don't mean nothing. We got 5 from Tubes the One. He said that it's very ironic how Tom unintentionally proved that pissy fans make bad writers, despite him being a professional. This feels like a cynical fanfic. No, it feels like how Tom Brevoort feels like Krakoa, which might be cynical fanfic. You might be onto something.
Actually, yeah. I mean, shit. That's you ain't lied. Also, wait a minute. I love. Wait a minute. Wait, President Ernie. Oh man, say less. I'll do it. Put me in, Coach. Look, you know what? Honestly, president's a little bit too ambitious. I would settle. I would settle for mayor or alderman. Alderman Ernie. I would settle for that. I would, because I'm too. It would give me too much. It would give me too much. But I will say that in and of itself, we do have our one, or rather annual best annual / one shot And I think I got a couple already in here. Absolute Evil, Ultimate Universe 2 years in. There was Ultimate Hawkeye, Absolute Batman 2025 Annual, Thundercats Panthro.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there trying to think of like if there was anything else. I don't know, Carter. Were there any other?
I did see some people talk about how it's actually funny. They brought up 3 annuals that apparently were all hidden, and you didn't fuck anything up, Gavin. This was actually pretty fucking hilarious. But all three annuals that they named were all DC.
Well, which one? I want to see which ones.
They brought up annual. They brought up the Nightwing annual. They brought up, but I haven't read the Nightwing annual because I know Dan Waters is on that book, but I'm literally just waiting for the second Tom Taylor omnibus to drop, which actually they changed the cover to it, Ernie, and I'm pissed. It's not the one you and I were laughing at.
Oh, it's about the Super Hot Fire one?
Yeah, it's not that one anymore. I think they're saving that for a Titans trade. Because they're saving it for Titans.
That's fine.
But I did see somebody they brought up Nightwing annual. They brought up I think they said Detective annual, and I think Al Ewing did that one, but I didn't read it.
I did. I'll keep it a buck with you. I didn't. I have not read the Detective annual, but
I didn't either.
But that said, I will.
You know what? That's a good question, Y2 Noob. What about Deadpool Batman or Batman Deadpool?
Yeah, no. Those are and I'm gonna tell you what. I will make a case for the Batman Deadpool.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, both of them could be on here if we really want to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
But here we'll do that, and then we'll do. Shit, I didn't mean to do it like that. There it goes. That, and I'm also gonna add, shit, I don't know how many we got on here so far. Fantastic for, how many? What does that put us with?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, there you go. Boom, done. So. I don't think any of these really need any introduction. To my
not Absolute Batman annual. I think that shit is. I think I saw it on someone's IG. That motherfucker is getting a 3rd printing, I believe, which is nuts. Which just proves that it gives me hope for people, because that just means that many more people want to see white supremacists catching it.
Oh man. Dude, 100%.
Batman, Deadpool, Batman. That was a good one. A lot of these don't really need anything. Ultimate Hawkeye, I think a lot of you all forgot about, but it still boggles the mind that the brother from the Black Eyed Peas is doing comics, and they ain't bad. Like at all. These are solid fucking comics.
Tab. Well, and the thing is, he's been doing some comics for a while, kind of off and on. And he's been showing out, because that Werewolf by Night that he did wasn't bad either. And
I didn't know he did Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, he did it. Well, so what they did was, it wasn't Jack Russell. It was a whole new character that was also a werewolf. Yeah. And he also, remember, what was the one that he did? Oh my God, was it Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
No. And that's what Deck It Out is saying. Didn't Taboo do that Spider-Man horror story? That was the spine-tingling Spider-Man.
Thank you.
With art from somebody that Ernie and I have been fangirling all year, Juan Ferreira.
Yep.
Who Jason Aaron stole from IDW and brought his ass over to DC to draw Absolute Superman for the next art. So that was a good one. Ultimate Universe 2 years in. Oh, bruh. So if you follow Juan on IG, he's been showing the art he's been doing for Absolute Superman. It is really
Juan, I'm not gonna hold you. Juan's been one of my favorites for a while now. Like and with every book he gets better. Every book he gets better. So look, somebody pay the man. Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna hold you.
Hard vote.
There were a lot of one-shots. Excuse me. There were a lot of one-shots I actually did want to add, because Blood Squad 7 had a one-shot that I kind of wanted to add, but I wanted to let y'all. I kind of wanted to. you open the floor up just a little bit more. But there were some that honestly, there was no way they weren't making it on the list. There were some that were just like, there was no way Absolute Evil wasn't making it on the list. There's no way the Absolute Batman Annual is not making it on the list. Ultimate Universe 2 years in, I kind of felt that just kind of had to happen. There was no real way I could convince myself. I actually almost put 1 year in as opposed to 2 years in, because I actually tried to read 2 years in. I think that came out.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Okay, there you go. Never mind. You said, there you go. Then it's been said. But I think 1 year in, I think actually came out at the tail end of last year.
2 years in is like that was like a couple of weeks ago. So,
yeah, that was a couple of weeks ago.
But I ain't gonna say it.
No, you're good. No, because I am positive anything you could possibly say about it, I have already thought.
No, so I'm gonna change the topic real quick. The one thing that Ernie and I were trying to make do this year with the Blerd Awards, and because he's letting you know, like, there could have been several other things that could be on this list. We really wanted this to be about you all while you all are voting right now. We wanted it to be about you. Main reason being, yes, we can recommend you all books all the live long day, but there are probably going to be some books that were a lot of you all's favorite. So we really wanted it again to just this is how you all get to represent yourselves and what you thought was the best of the best. So whatever the winners could potentially be, it ain't on us no more. Y'all gotta cuss yourselves out because y'all the ones that voted for it.
That's true.
This ain't on us no more. This ain't, man, we know why Blerd put that one on, but man, we know why Carter voted for that one. Our hands off this one.
Yeah.
This is all, it ain't nothing but red tape between us right now. This is all y'all asses. So
I'm good.
Ooh, boy.
I also want to point out too, just in case anyone is confused.
My Lord.
Whoa, what happened?
Seal Unit. This is best annual one shot. The man said Batwoman allergy. I'm gonna need you to go sit down.
Didn't that?
I need you to go sit down.
Wait, what?
Don't you bet not look that up. You know goddamn well that did not come out this year. It ain't even come out in the 20s. It ain't even come out in the 20s. That came
out. That's what I was like. That shit came out like what? Wasn't that like 2015, 2014, something like that?
And I'm not gonna say boo this man because Batwoman allergy was off the chain.
I mean, no,
I
it
am
was
so
good.
mad that Batwoman omnibus went out of print.
That shit came out in 2010. That shit came out in 2010.
Did.
We talked about some shit came out 15 years ago. Good Lord.
See, and Kyle Carter is trying to help out Seal Unit by saying the Compact comic came out this year.
I'm not talking about
boy. I'm sitting here just throwing quarters in my. I almost threw this quarter at my camera, hoping that it struck you with these semantics.
Also, I love that someone else brought out Elite said, and it wasn't a one shot.
But that was a whole goddamn arc.
That was a whole goddamn story arc, man. What are we doing here, man? What are we really doing?
Yes, J.H. Williams III is the truth. We all know this, but why are we talking about him?
Like I said, why are okay? For the
that's like old boy who was talking about the Penguin earlier, like, bro.
It's like, look, man, I love Penguin too, but that was not. Matter of fact, hold on, wait a minute, and this is how I know. This is how I know some of y'all don't be paying attention. This is how I know that some of y'all don't be fucking with us like that. The way you say you do. Carter,
what I do?
Can I show you what our nominees were last year?
Okay.
Oh, what book is that right there?
I would not mind rereading New Blood. We have Penguins right there.
What?
I'm tripping. We had 2008 on there because I know that wasn't nobody but me when I was having my Judge Dredd phase.
I mean, I ain't mad at you, but I'm just saying we literally and mind you, see that 12 that's in the top left corner. That was the last issue. Meaning that book came out. The last issue of that book came out last year. Last year. Anyway, but I do want to clear up any confusion. For anyone who is confused about which one is which, Batman Deadpool is the Grant Morrison written issue. Deadpool Batman is the Zeb Wells one.
I was hoping that didn't confuse nobody. I was hoping y'all could tell which one was Marvel and which one was DC. by who was named first. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, whenever they do stuff like this, basically whoever has top billing, that's whose book it is. So if Batman's name is first, it's DC's. If it's Deadpool, then it's Marvel's. Which, to be fair, and I think we talked about this when the Batman Deadpool one came out. I actually overall, I think what it was that we came down to, that like the Batman Deadpool book had the best main story, but like the
the Marvel one had the better overall stories.
Right.
The DC one had the better Batman Deadpool story, and was hanging off the back of Tom Taylor. That was it.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That was what we ultimately came down to on that one. But that said, I think I still see some people throwing in some numbers, but I also think I see some people throwing in numbers who have already thrown in numbers.
And it ain't gonna work. I've already tried.
I want to remind you all, and this is why I keep saying wait. Because your vote can only be cast the one time.
One time. And yes, Chico's kid, you do need to finish Penguin. You bought all the issues. So yes, absolutely finish it. I should have gotten that. Well, no, I wanted to get the Penguin autographed, but I had already spent a lot of money on other people's autographs at LA Comic-Con, and then I kind of wanted to buy some cosplay shit, but Tom King's line was too goddamn long. That line was long. Tom King's line and Ryan Otley's line was redonkulously long. So just give me my Miracle and my Omega Man, and I'm gonna get at your face. I wanted Human Target.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
What's that?
So basically, this is, I think, the first time we've had this happen.
Uh-oh.
So here, let me do this real quick. I'm taking stock of some things.
Okay.
Just real fast. But so what's gonna happen is, in the event that there are only 3 that get picked, that means I get to pick.
Okay.
The other nominee. So that is what we're going to do.
You said I should have came on Sunday. That shit was dead. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Boy, I'm not trying to drive downtown Los Angeles. What's wrong with you?
Man, I promise you.
To deal with that traffic and parking? No. There was one of my homegirls. She ended up going Sunday because she was cosplaying Spider-Gwen. Shout out to Lolana.
There you go.
But no. I was already annoyed. I couldn't get Jodie Hauser's autograph because she didn't show up until later. Plus, my legs were screaming. Ernie Carruthers were screaming from the back and forth to my car to go grab a book to get autographed. Back to my car to get a book to get autographed. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then they were downstairs and not upstairs. Then the escalators had to. I wasn't driving that. No. I can't even remember what girl group said that. No. That would no.
Not today.
No,
not
sir.
today, sir. Not today. I'm gonna just go on and say that man, this is gonna be an interesting one.
That was Destiny's Child. Why the fuck was I thinking that was In Vogue?
Man, look, don't make me lie.
No, this wasn't said. TLC. See, this one bug me now. That Wonder Woman Cap story was fire. It was good. You know why? Mm-hmm. You know why I have something against that one? Because the only reason I'm thinking of this now is because I saw a book you said you were reading. Somebody came in there and snatched all them hardcovers at a comic shop. I'm not that big of a fan of Dotson art. Him or his wife. I am not a big fan of their art.
We were talking about Adventure Man.
Adventure Man. Yeah.
Which I love. I forgive anyone for not being a fan of the Dotson art. I think it's great because it has like there's a vibe to it that I really like get. But
yes, Jerome. Yes. I was doing all the cardio at LA Comic-Con. I would love to know how many steps I ended up taking in that 6-7 hours Oh my god!
Oh,
I would love to see that.
I can only imagine. Real quick, I just want to go ahead and chime in and say that
you nasty for putting Age of Revelation on there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna give him a fair chance. I'm also gonna add Fantastic Four, Gargoyles as a whole.
Naruto Ninja Turtles wasn't this year, was it?
I believe it was actually.
I don't think that was this year.
It might. Well, you know what? Here. I can answer that question actually. So here I'm actually pulling it up now. It was this year.
No shit.
It started last
yeah,
but it ended, like the majority of it was this year. So yeah, so we will be adding here. Let me Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cross Naruto.
Just to be that guy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just saying. Absolute Power
on Team Krakoa.
Oh, wait a minute. I needed this. I do need to double check because I think this is solidly a 2024 joint. I want to make sure. Absolute Power.
Absolute Power. Absolute Power.
That was last year. Yeah,
Absolute Power was last year. Hell yeah.
The big storyline they had in DC this year was Justice League We Are Yesterday. That was like the last like big, and that was more of like a World's Finest Justice League Unlimited crossover than anything else. You know what? Here, wait. I want to double check something. DC Comics crossover 2025. I want to double check myself. I want to make sure that I'm not misremembering. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, that was probably one of the bigger things. TMNT Godzilla.
Yeah. I would rather y'all name nominees that y'all have read and not just name nominees.
Yeah,
I feel kind of bad when I see y'all naming some shit and then we put it on there and don't nobody vote for that motherfucker, bro. Because y'all just naming shit. Imperial, sure. I think Imperial might
I'll add Imperial.
I'd put Imperium before fucking or not Imperium. Imperial.
Imperium is a goddamn WWE faction.
Yeah, I'd put Imperial all day before I put some goddamn Raid on Grey Malkin. I ought to time you out for bringing up
Raid on Grey Malkin. Who said Raid on Grey Malkin? Who said that shit? Who? Wait, no, hold on, wait a minute. Where's my?
Who is this?
Who said Raid on Grey Malkin?
That's what he said. It's right there. Raid on Grey Malkin, right there. Shout out to Highlight 915. That's not snitching. All you gotta do is look at the chat. I was just saying. Shout out to you.
Actually, you know what? All bullshit aside, it did come out this year. So, you know what? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what's worse. Did someone actually suggested Raid on Grey Malkin, or that no one has mentioned X-Manhunt?
The house wasn't X-Manhunt the house that Imperial built, so we might well just say fucking Imperial.
Yeah, I'm about to say you just may as well say Imperial at that point. It was just Imperial, like X-Manhunt. That was Imperial. And you know what? I want to say something very not controversial, and not even brave. I was actually really impressed when I was going through my mentions the other day, because every now and again people tag me and shit, and sometimes I miss it because I get so many fucking tags. First world problems. I saw Gail Simone put the cape on for your boy the other day.
Oh, she
basically went on Threads and said that I forget the exact words, but basically she said I will defend Blerd Without Fear to the death. That was basically what she said, more or less. And I guess because, and it kind of came up apropos of nothing, but I think what had happened was, I think someone was getting mad at me because I guess they took my comments about her book, Unbreakable X-Men. I think they took them harshly.
Okay.
And I felt I was pretty clear in saying that, like,
he didn't say it was Gail. Somebody.
Well, no.
Bruh, how's she taking it in stride, but you standing next to her man? Come on now.
Right?
Come on.
Okay. Look, I'm not gonna name names, but there are people in the industry who have agreed with what I have said about X-Men: Age of Revelation. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
yo, that is nasty. That is nasty, Gavin. Gail is the realist. This is the part I need y'all to listen. As someone with a first-hand relationship with her. So, yeah, she said that shit about you on Threads, but I know her boy better than you do. I write the Flash.
Well,
okay?
I mean,
let me tell you something right now. Yes, you got your little heart of darkness, but I'm on the Flash. I know her more than you, big time. That's what that sounds.
Well, I mean, but he ain't lied. He ain't lied.
Right.
I mean, he.
Gavin said, "Wait, sir. I see you with your werewolves and vampires. I got Alan Scott and the Sandman over here with me and Gail. Okay. All right. I got the true Green Lantern, okay, and Hawkman over here with me. And I got the true Flash over here on my back. So it's me against the world. Yeah, she said it on Threads about you, big time. But that's what that sounds.
Look. I mean, right? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I respect it though, because it's like, I mean, it's true. It's true. I mean, he ain't lied. Look, I mean, he is him. If we go put it like that, I can't.
That would be some nasty shit to see on the Flash. That'd be some nasty shit to see on the Flash. Written by Ryan North, art by Gavin Hemdry. That would be disgusting, bro. That would be disgusting, bro.
Wait a minute.
Could you imagine Gavin Hemdry? Oh, that would be sickening, bro.
I can't.
Oh, that would be diabolical. Gavin Hemdry, and then you just hear the theme music anytime they take the camera shot to Mr. Burns' house.
Wait.
Lord have mercy.
God damn it! I can't stand y'all. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say that I think we're good.
Yeah,
I think we are very good. Here, you know what I actually find terribly fucking hilarious? That Age of Revelation has any votes at all. That is,
and that's not even mine because you reset it and put the other category, so that ain't even mine no more. That's somebody else. Hey, I gotta hit you with the grandmother shit.
What you got?
Bless you, baby.
Baby.
And then somebody else did it.
Somebody else came. I just saw the number shit.
Bless.
I was like, God damn it, I gotta go back and type
this
shit
that
all over again.
I'm collecting this book because it's X-Men. I don't give a damn about the quality. I just don't want to mess up my collection. So it ain't never getting pulled out the long box, but it got to get put in the long box.
It got to get put in the, that's
what that sounds like to me. That's what that vote is right there.
Ooh, man, that's actually kind of nasty work right there. Ugh, man. I tell you what, we're gonna do this. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Some changed. Y'all keep changing. Look, I'll have to lock this shit down. Ooh. Actually, no, it changed for the better though. So I'm gonna take it. It actually made my life a little bit easier. If I'm keeping it a buck. So yeah, we're just gonna do that and call it a day. That is it. No more voting. I'm actually going to take all of these out of the category. Let's move on to best DC comic. We are now going to be talking about the best DC comic. I think it's understandable that You're probably going to see a lot of absolute titles in here. Look, just off top.
For real.
just off top. I can look. I would be a liar if I didn't say that. And you know what? For that, yeah, I know there's that one person that's gonna be like, man, why y'all put Martian Manhunter on there? Well, here, let me. There you go. There's your Martian Manhunter right there. You can have your Martian.
Something I found out from solicits, which I think is adorably cute.
What's that?
So the Batgirl comic. I think that was actually one of the.
Speaking of the devil, thank you.
Yeah. So that's exactly why I did it, because I knew that was one of the ones that I picked. But the newest Batgirl arc is going to be happening. Miss Cass, I almost said Cassandra, but I don't know her that well to call her that. So Cass, she is getting, for whatever reason, in this upcoming patch. She is getting a power buff. She's getting a buff to the damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Who voted for this?
I don't know who voted for it.
Who voted for this?
I don't know who voted for it, but I'm down to see it, because apparently from the solicit and from the cover, Miles is not the only one with a sword around here. And what I mean by that is, we'll be over at Marvel, you got Miles Morales with the lightning sword.
Yeah.
But over in the DC neck of the woods,
okay,
Batgirl has a sword, but Batgirl is blood bending.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see about this. Someone said, "Where is Absolute?" Yeah, I'll tell you what. Here, I'll add Absolute. I am not as high on Absolute Superman these days as some other people are, but I respect the game. I respect the game. So
I think that should be the last one. That should be the last one. No more, no less. This what you got.
Actually, dude, you know what? Actually, okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something very controversial. I'm gonna do something very controversial, yet so incredibly fucking brave. I'm actually gonna take Martian Manhunter off this list.
I wish you would. You better take Wonder Woman though.
Man, but
we already got. Look at
I like Wonder Woman though. Tom King Wonder Woman's still fire though. I tell you what. Here's what I do. You know what? Let's do this. What are you putting on? I was gonna put Mr. Terrific year 1 because it is DC book. I tell you what, I'll take one.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna just put him on.
Yeah, look, I'm okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm only gonna allow one instance of Wonder Woman. How about that? Instance. Because
I always forget, and this is to the fault of you, not Ernie, but y'all.
Oh yeah,
I see so much talk about Absolute Wonder Woman that I did not realize that Tom King about to hit like 30 or 31.
Yeah,
regular Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty fucking close.
Remove Poison Ivy. You out your goddamn mind.
Yeah, you out your goddamn mind.
No, crazy hell, boy.
Yeah, get.
But Mr. Terrific year 1 for Absolute Martian Manhunter. I think that would. Because it's I get that one.
Yeah, that's we'll take Absolute
Martian Manhunter is Martian Manhunter is great. But it's an acquired taste great. Like those people that like their steaks well done, and those people that like their steaks.
Gross. I like my
Poison Ivy's still a good guy, right? Well, first off, she's a woman. What Poison Ivy you read? But yeah, she is still.
That's the absolute Poison Ivy.
What about Batman Static Beyond?
That would have been. I'll tell you what. I would have added it, but
I'm not.
I think if you go back and look at what we said about the book, you might see why we didn't think about it.
Look at what the man who built the Flash universe, Gavin Hendry, said about that goddamn book.
I mean, look, I don't dislike the book, but I'll just say I don't love it either. So
it's actually funny you brought that up because I was talking to Ernie about that comic before we started the show, and I don't know if you know this, Joel C. Thank you for the 20. Thank you Thank you for adding that penny, big dog. I do appreciate it. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if a lot of y'all know this, but Nicholas Draper Ivy is not on the book issue 3. He on this second one that's coming, but on issue 3, he only on the cover. I think he heard what the Blerd Without Fear Carter Presents and Gavin Hendry said and ran back to Japan to work on some more mangas. That's why I think. That's just why I think.
I did see he did just recently announce some new shit that he's got coming out like manga wise. So I was like, you know what?
Look at what he said.
He said, don't put that on me. So don't put that on me. God,
I just heard Michael Clark Duncan when I read it. Don't you put that evil on me, Carter Presents. Don't you put that on me.
Okay, look, I'm going to tell you what we'll do. Since this is, I see a lot of people making some good points for some things. So here's what I'm going to do. Unprecedented. But here's the thing.
I like this list,
don't blame me. Do not blame me when shit don't get voted for. But I'll do this.
What would you take off of this from what you all are saying?
I honestly, okay, here's the thing. Not everybody can be a fucking winner, okay?
Exactly.
Not everybody be a fucking winner.
Exactly.
Some books, I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm not taking Poison Ivy off this goddamn list. Because unlike a lot of y'all, I'm actually reading Poison Ivy.
I'm actually reading. Absolute Soups can go.
Like I said,
unit. You're saying that we're not pulling off JSA, we're pulling off Absolute Superman because I actually enjoy JSA now that I've finally caught up to it.
JSA is lit.
Steel unit, you say you think a happy polyamory relationship would be a good idea. He's talking about, I think they were talking about Nightwing stuff. Here's the deal.
Oh, gotcha. I tell you, speaking of, I would actually replace Absolute Superman with Nightwing. I would do that.
Okay. So here's the thing with that.
Carry on.
Poly relationships, it won't work. Why? Because they've tried it. And both sides have tried it. They tried it with Starfire and people had a goddamn fit. Yeah. So let's leave DC. Let's go over to Marvel real quick. They tried it during Krakoa with Scott and Jean and Logan. And then you had the extra added bonus of not even being a real poly because Emma was right over there, ready to get out that diamond form and eat the optic stroke. So they've tried it before. And people couldn't do shit but bitch and whine and complain.
In every case, it was always somebody was upset.
Yes.
Because in the case of DC, over on that side, it was like, oh, well, now you're making so-and-so look like a hoe, or you're making so-and-so, now you're diminishing the relationship. The fans have always...
You just trying to find a way to put Logan and Jean together. You just doing something to get your jollies off to have Starfire with Jason Todd and Arsenal. Yeah. It could just be like it was in the book. Because Starfire said it in the book, even though it was written by Scott Lobdell. She can choose to be with whoever she want to be with at any point in time. Just like with Jean, just like with Scott, just like with Logan. Case in point, another book that I picked up this week that is a stupidly rare book to find is from the Kyle Yost, the Kyle and Yost X-Force era. I actually found Sex and Violence. This is with art by Gabriel Delato. This ain't nothing but 3 issues of Wolverine and Domino brutally murdering people and fucking. That is it. Ain't no Jean nowhere to be found this moment. That is all this is. So
Hugh Jackman is giving Zazie Beetz the Berserker barrage.
I don't want to picture that, you fucking degenerate. Can y'all please start voting? But yeah, my whole point in saying that is it would take a lot of people being open-minded for that to work. And a lot of comic fans are everything but. So sorry.
Yeah, it just is what it is at that point. It can't be denied. I'm sorry.
Now if you said that Stargirl was related to Jason Todd or that Jean was related to Scott Summers, people might be more accepting of it because of how much they love Game of Thrones. But being two regular people that ain't related, that is blasphemous. What is wrong with you? Are you sick in the head?
And I'm not going to hold y'all on something. There are some books that I wanted to be on this list, but I didn't put on there, despite the fact that I enjoy them. I saw somebody bring up Supergirl not too terribly long ago, and I was like, dude, I fucking love that book, but I didn't put it on here. So I'm not just thinking about my personal likes. I'm also thinking about books that I know for a fact are doing really well.
Yeah, and books that you all want, because again, y'all the ones that's voting on this shit. I make it a point to vote just to troll real quick, but y'all killed that Age of Revelation shit real fast. So this is all for you people to vote on. So again, I cannot stress this enough. This is why we did it like this year. Y'all ain't got nobody to blame but the man or woman in the mirror. That's all.
Yeah, because I remember like multiple years in a row since we've been doing this, at least.
Yeah.
I can't count how many times I've seen people go like, "Who? What?" Like a book that y'all ain't never heard of before would win. Like I remember when Once in Future. I remember it with Something's Killing the Children. I remember it with The Nice House on the Lake. I remember like if it wasn't a cape book. If it wasn't a capes and mask book, and by capes and mask, I mean strictly Marvel and DC, in a lot of cases more Marvel than DC, there was a time where a lot of folks were like, I don't even know what that is. So it kind of told me what the reading habits were of a lot of people. But I will just say, I think I remember one time, even with Saga, people were like, whoa, what's Saga? It's like, okay,
whoa. You go to bridge too far when you bring up Saga like that. Any rage I see to Saga is right and justified. There are so many people I saw in the chat when you first brought up Saga that were just like, man, I should really catch up on that book. But that book didn't. There's so many issues of that book, and that should be taking so many breaks. And it's justified with that deal.
Yeah. I'll let Saga stand. But like other books that literally had the dignity to end, I'm kind of like, bruh, come on now. Like no one's asking you to read 500 issues. This is like we're asking you to read 500 issues of Amazing Spider-Man. We're literally talking about a book that might have had 5 issues. Maybe 10, maybe 12, possibly 20. And like I said, there's a lot more out there in the world, which is why we also have categories for non big 2 books, where those books are completely and totally excluded from contention. I see the votes moving pretty good, so I like what I'm seeing. Let's see. Love to see some Batgirl love out there. Love to see it. I do find it funny though that man.
Yes, Bill. These are all ongoing DC comics. That's why it's the best DC comic.
Yeah. I think the only one that is like legitimately ended is Mr. Terrific Year 1.
Terrific. Yeah.
But I mean, it's still a DC book. And all of the rest of these are all currently shit. We just talked about how Batgirl is getting a new arc coming up. We got Poison Ivy is still literally a book that was only supposed to run for 12 issues, still about to hit issue 40 here pretty soon. And I'm sorry, I just think it's funny that for you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when we used to talk about Zeb Wells' Amazing Spider-Man, when people were like, man, who the fuck is buying this bullshit? Somebody is. Somebody was buying that bullshit.
What can you like? I wonder how it
somebody bought it,
because that's what everybody's waiting for now. It's just like, I wonder how it feels to G. Willow Wilson that like your book that wasn't even supposed to be nearly as long as it's supposed to be,
Man,
is about to hit 50. Because there's no doubt in my mind that book is going to hit 50.
Yeah, it's gonna hit 50. And deservedly so, because G. Willow Wilson has been out here for a long time. I don't know why people are acting like they just now heard of her, but G. Willow Wilson is half the reason you have Kamala Khan. I mean, it's technically both Sana Amanat and G. Willow Wilson in the writing category of it, but like. I was like, dude, there's like G. Willow Wilson's been in the game for.
Look at him, Ernie. Look at him. I could ask her. Look at him.
Yep. See, there you go. I mean, but here's the thing, though.
If you want me to leave my high rise in Central City, I will go ask her. That's what that was. That's what that was.
I mean, hey, I respect, because I ain't gonna lie, I would have done the same shit. Be like, because, but see, the thing is, I can't say it all the time because I don't ever want to get anyone in trouble. Because half the shit that I could say, Carter knows what I'm talking about too. Because I'll get a message and just be like,
if you want me to
let me
my reclining chair up. Oh, just by the way, this for Hawkman paid for the reclining chair. I will go ask. I will go ask G. Willow. One thing I want you to show real quick, just so you have an idea. I sent you a picture just now. The cover of the next Batgirl issue that's going to be coming in March. And you're going to put some respect on the blood-bending sword, big dog. And then we can go ahead and move on.
Goodness. Okay, let me cop this right quick.
Tate Bromble did the cover. Shout out to Tate. But this
Tate
is
out
the new
here.
cover for the next Batgirl arc with the blood-bending shenanigans of
which is I'm still wrapping my head I'm still wrapping my head around that, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that is wild. Okay, let's go. Yeah. I mean, I'm here for it.
Now, I will say the difference being in this one is we don't know if it's a good thing that she's doing it or it's a bad thing, and that's what she's trying to figure out. It's not as fun as Miles with the lightning shit, and it was because he was using Crunchyroll and shit like that. No, this is a lot more serious. So, but yeah, that's what we got to look forward to with Batgirl. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes.
I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. I'm gonna say that
I think we're good.
Voting is done. Voting for best DC comic is done. And that actually
the cover by David Talaski. Oh, thank you, Gavin. And yes, it is the same writer. It is the same writer.
Same writer?
Yes, same writer.
Bet.
So she bloodbend and she has a new brother, if a lot of y'all didn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's got a new brother.
A brother that's a brother. Fun
a brother. Actual brothers. Let's do here, Mr. Gear 1 and Nightwing. Okay, cool. Bet. That's done. Now we're gonna move on to best Marvel. Best Marvel.
Okay, how many did you have for Marvel? Let's feel like we can steamroll these since you are the Marvel guy. We can breeze through these.
Well, for one, I wasn't going to let us get out of here without giving some love to Storm and the Incredible Hulk. There was no way that wasn't going to happen, and I believe you said Ultimates and Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah.
I'm still laughing at my partner. Just because just the Venmo of him sending me money to buy the Ultimate Spider-Man, it's just saying dim Spider-Mans. It just making me laugh.
Dim Spider-Mans.
That's exactly how he said it. Dim Spider-Mans.
I will also say, speaking of Spider-Man, Spider-Man's probably going to dominate this list on some level or another, because I do believe Miles Morales' Spider-Man deserves to be up there. I do believe that Uncanny X-Men deserves to be up there, as does Adjectiveless X-Men. I do think Captain America needs to be added to the list.
I wouldn't mind Ernie having another conversation with I can't remember that brother's name. I do apologize. The same individual you had a conversation with when it came to Absolute. I wouldn't mind you all having a conversation on Ultimate just to see how you all would rank those Ultimate books like you did Absolute.
Oh yeah. You know what? Maybe
that would be a fun conversation to see what you all say about that, because again, this is another conversation that Ernie and I were having before the show started while he's typing up different Marvel comics. So when I got a friend of mine the Ultimate Spider-Man, I also saw that Ultimate Black Panther was over there. I saw Ultimate X-Men was over there. So I was actually wondering, like, between Ultimate X-Men, Ultimate Wolverine, Ultimate Black Panther, I wonder where I want to see how everybody else would rank those, because I already know how Reddit ranks it, because Ultimate Wolverine is just a pure bona fide hate crime to people on Reddit when it comes to Ultimate Wolverine. So I mean, because they praise Peach Momoko and that Ultimate X-Men. That is the bee's knees. But Ultimate Wolverine is literally a walking slur to the motherfuckers on Reddit. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And they can't stand me over there because I just say, wow, the hate reading is outrageous with a lot of y'all.
I mean, man, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I think Ultimate X-Men is one of the better Ultimate books. But like, if you want to talk about a book that doesn't have shit to do with the rest of everything else going on, for the most part, it like, to me, okay, you know what? To me, Ultimate X-Men is to Ultimate Marvel what what Absolute Martian Manhunter is to Absolute DC, in my opinion. It is a book that is just doing its own shit. Shared universe be damned. Shared universe be damned.
Okay. But yeah, I would love to hear where people would rank Ultimates, Black Panther, because a lot of people I've seen and a lot of people I've had conversations with, Ultimates will be at the top, then it'll be Ultimate X-Men, then it'll be Black Panther, and then it'll be Wolverine. So
okay, so wait, I gotta answer this because this is wild to me.
Let me see.
What's Ultimate X-Men even about? The last time I read, it was Kitty and Spider-Man was dating, Iceman and Rogue was the thing. Okay, you're talking about old aged like milk Ultimate Marvel Universe. We're talking about the current Ultimate Universe, Ultimate X-Men, which features a predominantly Asian cast. So yes, we're not talking about the same Ultimate X-Men. Just keeping it a book. Keeping it a book. We're not talking about the same. We're not talking about the same. We're talking about the Earth 6160 Ultimate Universe, not that bullshit from
he doubled down on it, Ernie. He doubled down. He said, "Oh, so after incursions."
Yeah, like way after, like not. We're not talking about that bullshit that came out in like the early aughts in the 2010s.
Okay, that's the Spotify title right there. Damn, he meant the last time. God damn. That's the Spotify title right there.
I just saw that shit. God damn it. Yeah, no. Like 5 ever ago.
What you doing thinking we talking about old ass year 2000 MTV is still MTV Ultimate Universe? What is in your brain that you think that's what we talking about?
I tell you what, I'm going to add one more Marvel book, but just one more. So I really think y'all might want to hold up on voting right now. Carter, I'm having difficulty with determining because a lot of people are saying a lot of things. There's people that are saying One World Under Doom. There's people saying Carnage, which I actually can make a strong case for Carnage. Someone brought up Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu, which, man, I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, I ain't read Moon Knight in so long, so I'm gonna leave that one to you.
I am a little bit behind on Fist of Khonshu, and it's largely just because I still have a bad taste in my mouth from the Blood Hunt era Moon Knight stuff. So I did start reading Fist of Khonshu, but like that's one of those I'm not gonna hold y'all. I've actually been kind of trade waiting that shit. It is what it is. I can make a case. I could make a case.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. What X-Men are you talking about? On number 7, you just have X-Men. You just have adjectiveless X-Men. Is that
that's Jed MacKay?
That's the Jed MacKay one?
Yeah, okay. That's Jed MacKay, which I think is great. I actually think I like adjectiveless X-Men a lot. I could also make a case for exceptional. I can make a case for exceptional X-Men. I can make a case for
really.
Yeah, I liked exceptional. I mean, I will say it's a.
Well, no, I don't hear anybody. I hear people talking about Uncanny with you. I hear people talking about so. I really only hear people talk about Uncanny more than the other two.
Well, okay. Look, let's keep it a buck. Uncanny is the better of the 3. Okay, it is the better of the 3. Let's not bullshit each other here. Okay. I think Gale's Uncanny is of the 3 core X-Men titles right now. And I want to make something clear. It's not to say that means Exceptional sucks. It just means that in the grand scheme of things, like now that we have had all issues of Uncanny, X-Men, and Exceptional leading up to Age of Revelation, it has become incredibly clear that while I enjoy Exceptional a lot, I think it's a very fun book. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't. It feels less connected to the other 2, and even by admission of Tom Brevoort with fucking Raid on Greymarket, he did include Exceptional X-Men in that shit. And when it came to X-Manhunt, Exceptional literally only had 1 page that had anything to do. In a single 1 page in a single issue that had anything fuck all to do with X-Manhunt. It was kind of like oh yeah, this shit's going on over here. Anyway, back to our shit, which is fine. I'm perfectly okay with that. But like that was literally like a pocket saying get back to the shit. So yeah, I'll just say, you know what?
How true is this statement? How true is this statement? Because I saw somebody say this on a YouTube comment when it comes to Age of Revelation.
What's that?
Certain writers saw what was going on with Age of Revelation and they had a tie-in book for it. And even though they had that tie-in book, they said, nah, we just gonna continue the story we've been doing. How true is that statement?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I don't know what book they were talking about, but they just say, like, some people, they don't give a fuck about Age of Revelation. They finna keep doing the story arc they've been doing.
So... okay, I'm not gonna say Gale doesn't give a fuck, but I'll say this: Unbreakable X-Men is literally just more Uncanny X-Men. Rogue Storm is really just like, okay, like if you really want to know what was going on with Storm at the end of that last issue where old boy Haddad got clapped,
okay,
and what was going on with all the Igun shit. That's all Rogue Storm is. It is literally just that. Unbreakable X-Men is just a flash forward of where the current Uncanny X-Men team is in the future. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. No. But yeah, they basically just kind of told their own shit. And I'm okay with that aspect of it. I just wish that they had another book somewhere that actually had more to do
with the actual event.
With the actual event.
I love that they're doing
that. Give a fuck. Long shots didn't give a goddamn.
I love that they're doing that. They're pulling in Ed Brisson, because whether y'all liked it or not, Ed Brisson was gonna finish what he was doing with Ghost Rider. The tie-in book he was doing. Boy, Absolute Carnage, King in Black, bro, they didn't have nothing to do with that. He was continuing his Ghost Rider story.
Man, what you just said. I'm gonna tell you what. Let's do this. How about we do, because you know what, honestly, I'm gonna let it sit. I don't want to add anything else, because honestly, everyone's already kind of been voting, and I'm just gonna take the vote that we got. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm not changing anything, because I'm also looking at time.
Yes.
And
how many we got left?
Well, honestly, we still have a lot left. I actually really didn't expect us to be stuck on some of this shit for as long as we were. But the good news is, oh shit, where did I put it? Here it is, right here. Bam. 25. We are going to jump over to best comic that is not Marvel or DC.
All right,
That's what
let's focus. Let's do this.
we gotta lock in, y'all. We gotta lock the
in.
fuck in. Is what we gotta do here. So I have let's see. I'm double checking, just making sure I've collected.
Okay. I'm just gonna read chat while you're doing that. Y2
Please,
Noob,
go ahead.
Carter, how would you and Ernie react if the new MCU Black Panther after Secret Wars is literally just the Ultimate Universe Black Panther? We were actually having a conversation about Ultimate Black Panther because I saw that comic, all 3 trades of the Brian Hill stuff in the bargain bin at my LCS. And I was thinking about getting it. And I was telling Ernie, I was watching an interview with him, with Brian Hill, the writer on the book, and I really enjoyed his Blade stuff. I did not read Fallen Angels. Apparently, I wasn't missing a lot from not reading Fallen Angels. But
you didn't miss a goddamn
he
thing.
said that with Black Panther, that he just needed time. He wanted the audience to give him time because a lot of people were saying that that book is very slow paced, and Black Panther maybe fights somebody on a panel, and it's just a lot of like world building and shit like that. And then when I was listening to the interview, he was saying that he was trying to do something like making the, like, I think he was talking about T'Challa, like making him like Harkonnen. He was trying to do like some Dune kind of shit with Ultimate Black Panther. And if they're trying to do some Dune type shit with Black Panther in the MCU, I don't trust that. I wouldn't want it. If you want to have the different vibraniums and one vibranium is alive, or T'Challa might not be just this good person, there's a little bit of some wrongness there. Maybe that might be interesting to see. But
I mean, didn't we do that already with Ridley Scott, and everybody hated that?
I don't know because I didn't read it.
That was why everybody hated.
You know better than me.
Well, no, that not Ridley Scott, but John Ridley. I don't know
John
why I said
Ridley,
Ridley Scott.
yeah.
Yeah, John Ridley.
But no, I'm doing a Black Panther movie.
Ooh, Lord, that would be nasty work. But no, when John Ridley was writing Black Panther, that was the thing people complained about. They didn't want to see T'Challa as a bad person, like that. Like, and it's kind of that thing that happens when people, when they super stan a superhero, and I think it actually had more to do with the Chadwick Boseman of it all than it did anything else. People didn't want to see, because Chadwick Boseman has become synonymous with the character, so any slight against Black Panther, even in comic book format, I feel like some people take as a slight against Chadwick Boseman. Like they're not thinking like it's kind of like what case in point, it's kind of like with Batman. You're not insulting Batman. You're insulting the memory of Kevin Conroy.
Yeah,
like it's that type of shit, and I feel like that painted people's perception. Like, do I think it was the best thing ever? No, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like there weren't some interesting ideas in there. Now, I will say the Buffalo Soldier was probably a bit too much for some people. I don't think people were mature enough for that commentary, but yeah, the idea of some of the, I mean, you gotta think about it. It ain't the first time that T'Challa's ever done some shady shit. I mean,
and I like that you said that, because somebody in the chat was like, I'm cool with T'Challa going heel. It's not him going heel, but more so showing that you are not this
paragon of virtue.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah, he's not a paragon of virtue. First off, you can't be king and be a paragon of virtue. It's impossible.
Yeah, apparently that's what a lot of people, that's what Brian Hill is trying to do with Heat. It's like, no, players fuck up sometimes.
Yeah.
They don't know everything, and that's what he's trying to do in his story. I kind of still want to get them 3 trades just to see, because reading it all at one time might be fire. So that's where I'm at right now. So maybe, I don't know for sure though, Bill, or not Bill, Y2 Noob for that question. Are you ready to rock with the category?
Yes, best comic that is not Marvel or DC. Do not bring up any Marvel comics. Don't bring up any DC comics. This is strictly for the non-big 2. We have already added some of our personal picks, the Power Fantasy Bitterroot, which, by the way, I'm going to say right now, do not start voting. Your vote will get erased.
And he voted immediately.
So I just erased it. So there you go. Because like I said, we're still typing. This is one of those. I'm gonna say it again. if you vote before we put in all of the different nominees, your vote will get sent to the Shadow Realm, because every time I add a new entry, it resets the entire poll.
Yes. So is this best ongoing was asked?
No, this is just okay. Let me make it clear. This is best comic that is not Marvel or DC. It does not, and same as it was with DC, same as it was with Marvel. It does not have to be an ongoing title. It just has to be a title that is, in the case of DC, had to be a DC book that came out in 2025. Marvel had to be a book that came out in 2025. Didn't matter if it was a limited series, ongoing. This is best overall for each of their respective categories. Same goes for this. This is any book that came out in 2025. Don't be bringing up no goddamn Batwoman allergy or no goddamn
American Vampire.
Yeah, man, American Vampire. Dude, I see some people still can't fucking listen. Motherfuckers are already vote. I literally said we are not done yet. Your vote is about to get yeeted because someone just brought up another title that is going to get added to this list. So, y'all gonna learn.
You might well just keep adding shit, man.
I'm gonna keep adding shit. Motherfuckers literally cannot fucking listen. I'm gonna also say,
what are you saying? No to King Spawn. We might have some Spawn fans here. I personally don't read King Spawn, even though I see what Todd McFarlane was trying to do.
Hard-headed and churlish.
Yes.
Okay, so I see someone brought up Space Ghost. I can't argue against Space Ghost.
Yeah, we got Space Ghost. We got Exquisite Corpses. I see.
Yes.
We have your new hotness, Ghost Pepper. I see is a name.
Yeah, I see.
In a way, Go is another one.
Pastime is I see Pastime on here, which I actually am shocked
Escape the
anyone
Dead
brought
Zone.
that up.
Me too. I didn't think motherfuckers knew about Pastime. Escape the Dead Zone. I see G.I. Joe. I see Terminator Metal is another one. I see New History of the DC Universe. I see.
So I see someone doesn't know how to read. Or also listen.
I was gonna let you say it.
New History of the DC Universe. Man, that's not a DC. That's definitely not DC or Marvel.
Here's one for Speed Racer. That's one.
Ooh, Speed Racer. I love to see a little. I love to see a little Mad Cave energy.
I see some G.I. Joe on there, which Solicits just came out again for Image, and they are in fact calling the next G.I. Joe Deluxe hardcover G.I. Joe Deluxe Edition, which is only going to have issues 1 through 12 of G.I. Joe. Not to be confused with the G.I. Joe hardcover book 1.
Yeah. That is a very
Commander Duke.
That is a very that's a very
fucking stupid.
It is stupid. It is. It's terribly stupid. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I feel bad for you all that are going.
Also, yes, y'all can start voting now.
Start voting.
Y'all can start voting.
I feel bad for the you and me's of the world who are going to be trying to buy the book online. I feel bad for the people that use in-stock trades or panel-bound comics or Amazon, because who's to say that the people that's grabbing your goddamn book aren't just going to grab the one that say G.I. Joe book 1, and now you getting some shit you probably already had that's Duke and Cobra Commander that ain't got nothing to do with Joshua Williams and stuff.
Man, you know what? I'm going to let it stand.
Okay. There's always next year, Big Earn.
No, I was thinking about Escape. Like, I was looking at Escape the Dead Zone, I was like, oh man, I kind of did wish that we would have put Escape on there, because Escape is fucking fire. I actually like Escape better than some of the books on this list, but I'm gonna let it stand. Because a lot of these are y'all's picks.
Where's Youngblood?
Youngblood. Oh, actually, you know what? I tell you what, you know what? I apologize.
He said it as a troll, so let me tell you that.
Yeah. No. 100%. Youngblood is still at the shop. That's where Youngblood is. It's still at the shop. Actually, no. Carter,
said in the trash bin.
In the ooh. mean, he right. He right. I can't even deny that. No, I was gonna say, actually, Carter actually has.
Oh yeah, I do.
Youngblood. Yeah. Actually, Carter. See, I haven't read the new Youngblood yet because Carter, he actually has it in his possession.
I haven't sent them to him yet.
Yeah. That's actually why. Yeah. Bam! There it is. Blood Squad 7, right there. There it is, right there. Man, look. So I want y'all to understand something. Best comic that is not Marvel or DC is honestly kind of a Hunger Games killing field.
Yep.
Do y'all know how many publishers there are outside of Marvel and DC? There's Image, Boom Studios. There is AWA. There is Dynamite, Mad Cave, Oni Press. There's Ahoy. There is shit. Oh.
There's one I found out about yesterday. I did not even know exists because Steve Orlando and Jared Packnadale have books for it. It's called TKO or something.
Yes, there's TKO, which I'm glad you said something about because I smooth forgot about it. There are so many imprints and publishers, distillery, and that's before you get into some of the other like super duper. We didn't even say Dark Horse. That's the crazy part. Didn't even say fuck Dark Horse. Did we say IDW?
Yeah.
There you go. So I mean, here's the thing. There's a lot of books, and honestly, if it were up to me.
I didn't even know this was Oni Press. I didn't even know this was Oni Press.
Yeah, that's Oni Press. And here's the thing: I want to make, once again, to keep total transparency here. Yeah. If it was up to me, there's a lot of books that are on this list that wouldn't be on here. If it was up to me, because I would have had Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. I would have had Escape, but I am allowing y'all. I took the ones that I saw in the chat and put them in here because y'all mentioned them. So. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, Zenoscope. Zenoscope is still a thing. Yep, Zenoscope is still making books. Yep. Ignition Press.
Ignition Press. Yes. Where is my copy of The Beauty? Oh, it's over there.
Yeah,
I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like getting
up. Someone brought up Valiant. Dude, you know, I ain't heard nobody talking about that goddamn Bloodshot. What was it? Bloodshot? Is it Bloodshot? Beyond or
Beyond?
Whatever? Yeah. Hey, nobody.
The only book that people talk about, which is hilarious, only book they bring up that's good from all these books they're doing now is Shadow Man. They say that's the only one that's halfway decent. Ain't nobody talking about fucking Bloodshot anymore.
I would also like to point out nobody brought up They Choose Violence until just now. See, okay, and I'm gonna tell you all the way that we did it. The way we did it. I allowed us to have 4 picks between us. Me and Carter and I. And then we left the rest of it in y'all's capable hands.
Yeah.
So, and really in this category, technically, we only took 3. So
this is what I just said. Y'all better stop naming shit that y'all yourselves don't vote for. Y'all just naming shit.
Yeah.
So like y'all just naming shit is taking away from other books that y'all think or y'all are bent out of shape, not on there.
So I mean, I don't know. It's up to y'all. But I am more than happy to remove some stuff and replace it with things I think are better. But
this is kind of done because like it's 3 ain't got no votes on them, but well you can't say that ain't nobody reading.
Which was funny because 2 of them were suggested by people in the chat. 3 of them actually were suggested by people in the chat, and the people who asked for them didn't even vote for them. Ain't that about a bitch?
we might well move on right now. We got 4 that have been voted for. Let's move on.
I will say this though. I'm gonna say too.
You saw the comment I saw. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say this. Don't ever say that. I mean, and I know I say it too sometimes, but here's the thing.
We say it for comedic purposes.
We don't say it like trying to be factual. But I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. There are people that are reading some of these books that are on here. I'm not gonna dime out who said it, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There are people that are reading those books. That's why people keep making them. If they weren't, the books would have been canceled. Take my word for it.
This ain't the good old days no more. Where motherfuckers is getting 104 and then getting the
just because I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, because if nobody was reading Speed Racer,
why is
we
Racer
would not
X
have.
thing?
Yeah. Why the fuck is there a Racer X spinoff if nobody's fucking reading that shit?
Mm-hmm.
There would not be one. And their Space Ghost would not have relaunched with a new #1 and continuing the series, about to catch up with its original number if nobody was reading it. Same thing goes. They would have canceled Exquisite Corpses if nobody was fucking reading that shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So yeah, just because I think what you should say is, instead, you are reading Speed Racer.
Just because you think a book or a video game or a movie or some shit is bad because you don't fucking like it, don't mean that's the same thing for everybody else. That's damn near the recommended this week. Matter of fact, that is the recommended.
That is the recommended.
I recommend you listen to what the fuck he just said. You don't like that shit.
So here, I tell you what, I'm gonna do something unprecedented. I am gonna use. I try not to use my veto power, but I'm gonna use my veto power this time. So there you go. And that means that y'all are gonna have to vote over again. But please, this one time, listen to me. Don't vote yet. I'll tell you when. I will tell you. I will be the first to let you know. So here, we're gonna do this. Beneath the trees where nobody sees. And you know what? What else can come up off of here? You know what? As much as I love Exquisite Corpses, I actually will take Exquisite Corpses off. I love the book. It is great, but there's a lot of fucking good books out there right now that I could make that case for. I love it a lot. But, and I will say, I do think that Escape the Dead Zone is the stronger of the 3 Godzilla titles as it currently stands. I enjoy the main Godzilla title, but I would be a liar if I said that, like, I don't like Escape the Dead Zone more. I'd be a liar if I didn't say that. So, that said, what was the other one? There was another one that we were going to add. There was another one I was going to add on here that I feel like I forgot about up until just fucking. Oh, yeah, Escape. Boom. That was the other one. So, yeah, there you go. Bam. There you go. See, told y'all to wait.
Now so we can move on.
Move the fuck on. Because I tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna do this again because we do still have the creator, like the individual awards for like artists, cover artists, writers, so on and so forth. And there's a lot of those, so we are gonna save those for the next week. And then what we're gonna do is that following Sunday, I think Carter and I, so like
after that Blerd Cave Saturday. Tune into here the next day.
Because the 28th is when we're going to do the Blerd Awards. So we'll the 27th and then boom, 28th Blerd Awards. It's going to be a quick turnaround, and I'm probably going to be we're going to be real tight with the voting on that one. So we'll see what happens. That said, we're going to do Uno Mas. Because like I said, I'm not going to do, we're this year, because of the fact that there were significantly less comic book movies. We usually do best comic book movie of 2025. There was quite literally only 4 that I am aware of. Unless there was one that I missed. But I'm almost positive there were only the 4. So it kind of, you know what? I take that back. There was actually a few. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could make a case for it. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Done with this one. I think this is good.
Yeah, we're done. The voting honestly didn't even change terribly.
It didn't, bro.
If
I'm looking at certain books that people were complaining about, and still don't see nothing.
Didn't change shit. So you know what? Let's you know, I ain't gonna lie. This is why. This is my 13 reasons why.
Yep.
This is my 13 reasons why. Oh my god. No, I don't mean to make light of
I do.
Of such things. Here. Okay. That's it. That's done. So here, we're gonna move on to we'll go ahead and do, because I did just realize there were actually more than what I initially thought. So here, this is what we're gonna have. We are gonna have best comic book movie of 2025. So to do that, first and foremost, I think it kind of goes without saying,
Superman, Thunderbolts, Red Sonja.
Sort of. Yeah. Let's see, do that.
Captain America, Red Hulk edition.
Yeah, that too. That as well. And there was also, and dude, what was it? There was another one that
Fantastic Four.
No, I already added that one. Toxic
Avenger. Jesus Christ.
Aztec, Batman. Yeah, sort of. Well, you know, okay, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, here's a hard truth. What's it? So, Toxic Avenger, well, yes, it is comic adjacent. If I remember correctly, it started out as a movie first. I mean,
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that was a trauma thing. It did become a comic book movie. Also,
I wouldn't put Toxic Avenger on there. My question for you is,
go ahead.
Aztec Batman came out in theaters? I thought all the animated ones were like direct to DVD or streaming.
Well, no, so was Red Sonja. I'm not talking about just theatrical rule. I'm talking about anything like a movie that came out in the year.
Gotcha.
But as I'm going back through and kind of looking, like I was going back through and looking at the list of movies that that you know, all of which that came out in this year. These were all of the ones that that dropped.
Where's Demon Slayer and the My Hero Academia? I like saying it like that because it pisses my sister off because she's a weed. It pisses her off every time I say it like that.
I tell you what, you know what? Because I made a case for it the year before, so you know what? I will do it again this year. I'll add Demon Slayer. Yeah. Technically, I'm telling you what, this will actually round it out. This will actually round it out because the Culling Game and Chainsaw Man. There, that's it.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what the fuck Infinity Castle is, but I feel like
it's the yeah, there you go.
What?
No, I was gonna say it's the so basically the way Demon Slayer is ending, it's gonna end with I think 3 movies. Because basically where they're at with the manga and the anime is that it's really just one long ass fucking fight. And they're doing them as movies. So yeah.
It's pronounced X-Men Evolution, not My Hero Academia.
Actually, and I want to say, oh man, I think the movie, yeah, you're next. The last My Hero Academia movie came out last year, so
I have said Academia. What did I say? Academia.
I think you said Macadamia one time.
Yeah, I have butchered that name so many times. I have never been cursed out so bad by a younger sibling. Every time I purposely butcher that name. Shin Megami Academia, Boku no Slayer with the pig dude.
I'm not gonna lie. My favorite has always been Naruto Shippuden.
I just randomly said that shit on a whim, and it has stuck with people.
I would make a case for Predator Badlands, but unfortunately,
It's not a comic though.
Some
of the concepts originated in a comic. Come on now.
That is a reach.
It's
It's a bit of a reach. So I'm not gonna. If I won't allow Toxic Avenger, I will not allow. Now it'd be different if it was actually based. Like if it was. Yeah, no, I can't do it.
If May said the concepts. Reed Richards is in the building, bro. What was that?
No. I will say though. I'm not gonna remove anything from the list. So I'm gonna let the list. And honestly, I feel like the people have spoken. So I personally feel like, goddamn, overwhelmingly the people have spoken.
All right, let's go.
Let me add a couple of things.
I keep forgetting the Old Guard 2 exists.
Yeah, it came out. It came out this year. A lot of people forgot about it
because I read the book for the first one.
Oh,
enjoyed the writing. Did not like the art, but
yeah, it's an acquired taste, I think. But I do think there's a lot of people that did not like that new movie, which I thought was
what I've heard.
Hilarious.
That's what I've heard.
Which honestly, my only criticism of the Old Guard 2 is that you can tell they just really, 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 really wanted you to be on that cliffhanger. Like because it ends on it. Like they did the thing that all like first sequels do. It's like, man, we want this. Okay, dreaded words that I think need to be retired in the realm of filmmaking. We wanted this second movie to be our Empire Strikes Back.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. I used to get so sick of people saying this shit, bro.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
That was basically what happened with Old Guard. And honestly, in a lot of ways, it kind of slick is what's the word I want to use? It is an Empire Strikes Back style movie, even in the way that it ends. So here's what we're gonna do. Man, dude, y'all are gonna make two of these fight it out, huh? It's crazy. Actually, wait, something shifted. Well, no, it didn't really change much. Man, you know what? I hate when that happens. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's see what happens. Or wait, no, what was it? Yeah, no, it was that one. I love how it's still changing ever so slightly, but not enough to matter. It's kind of funny to me. Not going to hold you. So here, let's do this. Let's kick these to the curb. Man, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually really proud of the love. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really proud of the love that Captain America is getting here. Love to see it, because people smooth forgot about that movie. Like they just wrote that shit off. Like it wasn't shit. Actually, no, it did change enough to matter. Well, there you go, bam. Glad I paid attention. Let's see here. So let's do. It still kind of leaves it as a little bit of a toss up at the end, but that's it. Voting closed on best comic book movie. That actually, I'm glad we actually did that one. The way that we did. Because you know what? Honestly, there were some things that even I kind of slick forgot about as well. I wasn't even thinking about this. It's wild. I didn't even think about any of the anime films that had come out. It's kind of funny. So now TV. This is gonna be our last one for today.
Cool.
And I think some of these are gonna be pretty easy to suss out. Carter and I placed Peacemaker Season 2, Gen V Season 2, Daredevil Born Again, and Ironheart. It was were our collective. Those were our collective picks. But those weren't the only things that came out. So there was more. There was in fact more. But I will let y'all fight it out as to
Let me
what
do this for
belongs
you
on there.
While we doing
What
this.
you got? Wait.
Oh no, this is for you to use for a later date, just so you can have it.
Oh,
don't worry, don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. Am I
Carry
wrong
on.
for wanting the Punisher to have kept his occult mystic powers? Pocket saying, what the fuck mystic powers you talking about? We ain't talking about that. We talking about Benjamin Percy is just getting him mind controlled by Wilson Fisk like he is the $25 man, not $6 billion. No.
Was this season 3 of Invincible that had just come out this year? That was season 3, right? I feel like that was season 3, or was it season 4? I feel like I've lost.
No, it wasn't 4.
It was 3. Yeah, it was 3. It was 3. I thought so.
Wait, hold on. You a damn lie. Hold on. That wasn't no fucking season 4.
No, I said season 3.
No. I'm talking about chat. Yeah, Chico's Kid, get your ass up out of here. They just did a teaser trailer for season 4. So this was season 3. It was 3.
Yeah.
Well,
season 4 is, yeah.
Fuck this up around here, boy.
I thought I was like, I'm pretty sure it's
production.
season 3. But yeah, there you go. That said, Eyes of Wakanda definitely deserve. Even though I'm not gonna hold you, I felt like Eyes of Wakanda was more like a fucking movie that just was treated as a I feel like because I saw someone bring up Predator Killer of Killers, which I loved, but also not eligible. But I feel like Eyes of Wakanda should have been treated more the way Predator Killer of Killers was. It should have just been a movie instead of breaking it up, but I get why they broke it up. Yeah, Armor Wars will never make the cut here.
Armor Wars ain't never coming out.
It ain't. That shit ain't never coming out. Wait. And also, I saw somebody bring up some shit that I'm like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure this solidly came out in 2024, and that's Batman Cape Crusader. I was like, I'm pretty positive that shit came out in 2024, but that was another story altogether. Also, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man does deserve to make the list, I think, because I'm almost positive it came out this year. Because I still remember all of the fucking shenanigans that occurred as a direct result of that show. Well, what was it the guy said? The show wasn't woke. I think that was that what he said?
Ooh.
The actor who plays Spider-Man on Your Friendly Neighborhood
from the Lotus shit. Oh no!
No.
He was on the cartoon. He was on the new cartoon. That's what he was. Sure,
it was a dude that was on the new cartoon. He said that.
That's what it was.
He was like, yeah. I think people really resonate with this because it's not woke.
I forgot about that.
It's like, bruh.
I forgot about that.
Stop. Oh, you know what I forgot? Technically, Resident Alien.
Saying shit y'all are not going to vote for. Ain't nobody talked about Harley Quinn in Lord knows how long. Y'all just naming shit that ain't gonna get voted for. I'm going to punch this goddamn camera if another person asks for some shit that they know ain't nobody voting for. Stop it.
So wait, I think
shit.
Because I think what was the last season of Harley Quinn? Was that season 5? Was it season 5 that came out?
I think it did.
And wait, hold on. No, I'm looking this up right now. Okay, that shit came out the beginning of this year. I tell you what, I'll put it in here because technically it does count. But I'm a holler if don't nobody vote for it. So
they gonna vote for it now just because you said that.
Yeah, probably.
It's gonna get at least 1 or 2.
Okay, so that's it. That is an exhaustive fucking list. Peacemaker season 2, Gen V season 2, Daredevil Born Again, Ironheart, Marvel Zombies, Invincible season 3. I actually fucked that up, so don't y'all vote yet. I put Eyes of Wakanda because I was typing way too goddamn fast. So here, give me uno momento, por favor. There you go. Eyes of Wakanda, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Resident Alien, and Harley Quinn season 5. I actually find it funny. Most people don't even realize Resident Alien is a comic book TV show. And it came to a close this year. So that's crazy. But yes, y'all can vote now. Yeah, it's like I said, there was a lot. There was a lot that came out this year. Like y'all thought that the comic book movies were. I think everybody kind of was solidly settled in the comic book movies, but I think the TV show category is going to be pretty stacked. I think the TV shows is going to be difficult. I think it's going to be difficult. There's a lot of great shows that came out. I would even go as far as to say too many goddamn good shows. Ooh, another one I forgot about. I didn't think about. Wait, hold on. But I'm not adding it because clearly I didn't think about it at the time. Did they have a season this year? I don't think they had one this year. Nope, they did not. Okay, cool. I feel justified. I was about to say, man, I smooth forgot about My Adventures with Superman. But their second season came out last year. So, yeah. There you go. And also, the thing I said was going to happen, it is happening right now, Carter. It is happening right this second.
I believe. But okay. Because I said it.
Shit. Goddamn. You know what? Okay. I tell you what. You know what? Because nobody voted for it, I'm taking this shit off. So you know what? Y'all did the motherfucker sat up here begging for Harley Quinn. You know what? I'm putting Revival in his place. Revival goes in his place. There you go. Now y'all can vote. Vote. Now you can vote. Ernie, voting has reset.
Okay. So Ernie, because I started saying it, and then you started saying it.
Yep.
I just sent you something on Discord right now. So now we have a drop for it now. That's what I've been doing.
Yep. We got it. It's added. It's being It has been downloaded. It is going to be added to the list. So yeah, I think personally that, and see, here's the thing, and this is why I'm glad that this happened. I'm actually very glad that this happened because sometimes I forget about things, even things that I really like. And I enjoyed the Revival TV show a lot. I'm actually kind of sad that I forgot about it. And
we just finished talking about it at the beginning of the show.
At the beginning of the show. That's the fucked up part right there. I was like, God damn. You know what? We back. Because Revival was high-key lit. It was high-key lit. I actually, like, even though I wasn't happy with all the changes that they made adapting the comic to the TV show, there were some I disagreed with. But I'm actually glad that they did do it the way they did it because it leaves the comic open for people who got tuned onto the show to go back and read that comic and still feel like they're getting a new story.
Yeah.
Case in point, what was old boy I always forget the actor's name, but he plays Trevor on fucking GTA.
I feel so bad for him because apparently he hates that shit now. I feel so bad for that.
Trust me. Nobody hates it more than me, other than him. Because I always feel bad for him. But yeah, no, I'll say this much.
Yeah.
I personally, I felt like he was the wrong choice to play the character who's playing, because when they said that they had got CM Punk to be on the show, I was like, I know who he's gonna play because he literally looks just like the motherfucker that old boy wound up playing.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about.
For
Stephen those Ogg. Stephen Ogg. Which, don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic actor. I'm not taking anything away from the guy. The guy is fantastic. He did a very fantastic job in the role that he ultimately played. However, here, let me see if I can pull this up. I'm trying to pull up a picture that's not spoilery. Let's see if I can. Oh, actually, I know exactly. I think I know exactly. I think
I couldn't get past one episode of Marvel Zombies. Well, I can't say damn because I didn't watch it, but I didn't watch What If either. So leave me alone. So, but that's
what if is I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. What if is not for? It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. So here, I'm going to pull this up just because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. But this is the guy that Stephen Ogg basically is playing. So what they did, they took two different characters from the book and they merged them into the same character. That's what they did. They basically took two characters and dumbed them down into...
I'm going to say, that don't look like a crazy pastor religious nut. That does kind of look like CM Punk.
Right. Okay. So here's what happened.
That's funny.
Here is what actually happened with that. So I'm trying to see if I can actually find a picture of the character here.
Okay.
But there is a okay, no, not that one, because that's a whole ass. Okay, here we go. I think I found it. I think I might have found the one. Okay. So there is a character who is he's basically a white supremacist. He's basically like a MAGA. Like he was a MAGA type back during a time where MAGA didn't actually fucking exist. The way that we know them as today. But he was like one of those dudes, like he had like a compound, and here, I found him. Here it is right here. So, this guy right here, this character right here with the hat on, they basically took this character and this dude, fusion dance, Stephen Ogg. Because this guy, even though he doesn't look it, he is an exorcist. He's a traveling exorcist, but he's also a con man. He's not actually an exorcist. Okay. And this dude over here is a right-wing zealot. So they just basically took those two characters, merged them together. That's how you get Stephen Ogg. But ultimately, this is the dude that technically Stephen Ogg is playing. So, yeah, if that makes any sense. Anyway, moving back to what we were talking about before, I'm going to close it out here. We have got, let's see, what are our clear, we got some clear front runners for the nomination. So let's go ahead and jot those down. Daredevil solidly with a commanding lead with Ironheart and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Basically coming in neck and neck, more or less. And then what's the next closest? Next closest is Invincible. That's it. Dude, I actually find it really funny. Peacemaker did not get any love. Man, that's crazy. I got a little love. I'm actually kind of shocked Gen V didn't get any love. I heard a lot of y'all motherfuckers talking about it. That is crazy. But you know what? We're locked. So that's it. Those are the nominations. I will be sitting down later today to put together the images for each one. And so, okay, so this is how it's going to work. Next week, we are going to be going through now. Okay, now the ones we're not here. I think we said this before. The three we are not letting y'all vote on are our toilet seat awards, because, I mean, let's keep it a buck. These are personal. The comics that surprised us in 2025 and our most anticipated comic of 2026, those are our awards, so you guys will not be allowed to vote on those in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You will not even get to pick our nominees, because they are our picks. But next week, we are going to be talking about Earth's Mightiest Artist, cover artist, writer, color artist, as well as overall creative team. I guess we'll keep shared universe, and we'll also do mightiest publisher and mightiest overall comic of 2025. So yeah, that's going to be what we're looking at next week. And like I said, it's going to be tight. A lot of y'all, okay, y'all remember that scene from Dark Knight? Y'all remember the scene from Dark Knight where Joker walked in the room, broke the pool stick in half, and threw one down on the floor?
Wow.
That is basically how this shit is going to look next week. Because I'm going to tell you right now, There's a lot of like y'all thought that, you know, trying to suss out with some of these books. Imagine trying to pick your favorite writer this year. Imagine trying to pick your favorite artist this year. Some of y'all, I don't even know if some of y'all can even pick your favorite color artist, for Christ's sakes. But I can tell you right now, you know, a lot of the same names are going to come up because a lot of their books were coming up. So you know Kelly Thompson in there somewhere. Like matter of fact, Kelly Thompson, like the black woman at the beginning that beans, greens, potatoes, Kelly Thompson like this right now. Yeah, where my nomination at? Where my nomination at? Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm looking. She's like, listen.
You know what? You want if Gail Simone wants a nomination, and since she will always have the back of the Blerd Without Fear. The Blerd Without Fear is a 2-package deal. I would say 3-package deal, but we didn't talk about that other dude because I don't think he read comics like that. So we're going to talk about these two here. If she wanted to send a copy or two of those Secret Six omnibus our way, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you got to do it. I'm not saying I'm going. You bribing me. I'm just saying.
Would that make your vote a lock?
I'm not going to say a lock. It's just a lot going in her favor. That's what I would say.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. Yeah, and I think I say this all the time. Even when people put out books that I don't 100% jive with, I am the type of guy who can still pick out the things that I like in something that I don't like or don't 100% agree with. And while I don't love every single goddamn aspect of Uncanny X-Men, I can definitely tell you it is a goddamn well-written book. Same goes for what was it? There's another one that's out there. Ultimates. Even though I don't agree with how the Ultimates were marketed, or that the melanin was gate kept behind a trade. I still think that Dennis is one of the better writers out there right now. I'm just saying. Yeah, like that would be negligent of me to not look at that. But I will say this: we're gonna try and keep them to 10. We're gonna try and keep them to 10, more or less. You can't. This ain't the eyes. You can't pay for the Blerd Award. I mean, look, I'm just saying, you can't. You really can't. You really can't. You really can't. And the thing is, a lot of people in the industry who I do have conversations with, they know that. Because here's the thing: for as much as people call me a Marvel shill, I talk so much shit about Marvel. I think it should be obvious now that I am not. I am. My picture is, if it ever was up in the office of Marvel, it is not there anymore. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. So that said, Carter, just like with last time, I think we are we're gonna look at. I think we do have some super chats, but we're gonna run through those real quick, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. Let's see here. Let's start with this one. These are actually from a little bit of a while ago, but we're gonna take a look at them.
We're only missing one on the YouTube side of things, and that's from Highlight. So anything else, I think we're good to go.
Yeah. This is these were technically these got addressed like earlier on. Oh, actually, there is something we missed earlier. This is from Levesso the Samurai.
I was laughing off this one.
Yeah. So I've already shipped my Age of Revelation books to my family in the Caribbean. Don't need that in my collection. Wish I skipped it. Man, bro, I feel you on that one. Yeah, man, y'all can have these.
You go.
Y'all can have these. But yeah,
that's so cold.
But yeah, Highlight said people complain about different characters getting solos, and then folks are shocked when they last. We should be celebrating Poison Ivy's success.
Absolutely.
We really should.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say something that I I know Carter has expressed in the past, and I think it bears repeating again, but I think Two-Face should still be running to this very day. Two-Face should not have been canceled. But yeah, that's just me.
And I'm a bigger fan than he is, fucking Two-Face, but it's just because he sees that was quality. And I think it's very rare. It's very rare for this to happen, but you can clearly tell with the Poison Ivy book that the creators are selling the fuck out of that book. The creators are.
Yeah. No, 100%.
And I think the point that it's about to hit 50 when it was supposed to be a limited thing.
Yeah.
The fact that, and I'm hoping it was because of the Absolute of it all. And what I mean by that is the fact that Absolute is selling so well and you're leaving those creative teams the fuck alone to make the book that they want to make and it's benefiting you selling. I think they're learning that and they're doing it with Poison Ivy. So yeah, I think the creatives are selling the fuck out of that book. And I congratulate Jubilee Wilson for that.
And here, so it says this is from is it Don Jai?
The Don. We just gonna say that.
Say the Don.
I know this is crazy off topic, but he wanted the name of Ernie's comic and wanting to know if it was finished.
It is not.
Okay. He said he hadn't been on in a while, but he's been working his ass off. Love you guys. Appreciate you, Don John. So this is the ad portion of the Blerd Cave because you can find Ernie's comic, The Heart of Darkness, and other comics on a little known app called Global Comics. Ernie, you want to tell them a little bit about Global Comics? Let's go. You want to tell them about Global Comics, big dog?
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's let me holler at you, player. Let me holler at you, player. Yes. Heart of the Darkness is my comic series that is just started. No, it is not finished. We have the first issue out, and we are in development on the second issue currently. Basically the script for it is written, but I'm going over it with another pass just to make sure before we actually lock in for it. But the second issue, very likely, because we also do want to make some print copies of it. We're probably going to go to Kickstarter for the second issue to get the ball rolling on that because it's people responded pretty well to it. So I feel like personally, I feel like maybe, possibly, could be. I think a Kickstarter would be successful. And really what the Kickstarter would be for is to raise the funds to pay the artist and pay the letterer and pay for printing. That's basically what it'd be for. I won't be making, I personally will not be making a dime off of it unless the Kickstarter does really well. When I say really well, I mean overshoots its goal. Even then, any money that's made over that would go not to me. It would just go towards the production of the next issue. So there you go. But yes, you can go on globalcomics.com. You can go on the Global Comics app. You can also use my promo code GCX Blerd Without Fear. That will give you a very special price of, I think it's normally $69.99, gives you $59.99, I believe, for your 1 year subscription. And if you have a 1 year subscription, I think you can actually just read Heart of the... I can't remember if I have it set up this way or not, which is very terrible, I would think, of me not to remember. But I think if you have a Global Comics membership, I think you could just read the first issue as is. But basically, because it is such a big issue, the first issue, it says 33 pages. It's actually 32. They count the credits page, oddly enough. Mm-hmm. But it's 32 pages. And I think the first 11 or 12, might be 15 pages, are available to read without having to pay for the book. So you could basically read half the book and determine whether or not you... want to purchase it. So, or actually it might be closer to a third of the book, because now I'm thinking about how that's lining up. Yeah, a little closer to a third, because I think it's actually the first 11 or... Yeah, that part's not fucking important. What's fucking important is go read the book. I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you like TV shows like Mayor of Kingstown. If you like supernatural focused stories like Supernatural, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or or the Dresden Files, things of that nature. And that's actually probably the best way to put it. Heart of the Darkness is basically the Dresden Files meets Mayor of Kingstown. That's basically the best. It's kind of the best way to really sum up what the book is. And yeah, go check it out. Go read it. I hope you find joy in it. And I'll be promoting it a lot more heavily because, as some of y'all might have seen, I did something very much to that tune in my most recent video, while I was shitting on a Marvel book. So yeah, there was that. Also, I will say, because someone asked this earlier, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I have no advertising in my comic. At least none intentional. Though I have considered the prospect of adding some as a joke, like adding like fake ads in the book. But that would require effort and money. Maybe we can make that like a stretch goal or something when we do the second one. Honestly, I kind of slick am one of their spokespeople. I'm actually always in regular conversation with the people at Global Comics. As a matter of fact, I have some emails to answer as we speak. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but speaking of Global Comics, they do actually have some deals going on right now that, while we're here, there is a holiday bundle that is going on right now. Yes, you can get, y'all thought I forgot. I didn't fucking forget. Right now, there's a holiday sale going on right now. You can get 80% off here. Let me pause this because it keeps jumping away from me. But yeah, right now, there is a holiday sale up to 80% off. On titles. You can see they got a lot of the DC stuff on here. DC holiday sale up to 80% off. That means you could be reading Superman, you could be reading Wonder Woman, you could be reading Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Batman. You could be reading Absolute Green Lantern, for Christ's sakes, Absolute Flash, all of the good stuff. And also, they have a holiday bundle that's going on right now. If you get 1 year of Global Comics, you can get 10 titles for free that you get to keep in perpetuity, regardless of whether or not you maintain a 1 year subscription to Global Comics. So there you go. You can see it all right here. So I do highly, highly, highly recommend you check it out. And don't think of Global Comics as a place where you can only read American comics. I would also like to remind you that Kodansha is on the Global Comics app. You can go in there and read the Blue Lock if you so choose, which I have been using to read Blue Lock as well. So there you go. That is what you got. Yeah. Okay, we're here. Wait, Gavin just spent 20 minutes trying to see if the ice cream man was going to come by my house. What did I miss?
I'm going to tell you, it's one of them cases where he said, FYI, we apparently missed them. The kids are not handling it well. Here's the thing, though. I feel like you lying. I feel like it wasn't the babies that heard that jingle first.
It was
your ass that heard that jingle first and said, ooh. Just peeked out the door real quick. That's what I think that was.
Look, I can't say shit
because if you get your baby slum too, that's just a little added bonus. But your ass wanted that strawberry shortcake. That's what that was, nigga.
I ain't gonna hold you. Man, strawberry shortcake sound clutch right now. Strawberry shortcake. See, this type of person I am. I do the same thing with the ice cream man that I do with like Halloween and really any other like time of year or place or thing or whatever where like it can be missed. Like I was telling my kid this past Halloween, because they were a little bit salty that like they didn't get as much good candy as they really wanted. I was like, motherfucker, we just go to the store right now. I said to him, when you get out of school tomorrow, we can go hit up the Walgreens or the Kroger's or something like that, and we can just buy all the big ass bags.
Look. I was up and out there in my bare feet. Yeah,
I ain't mad. Yeah.
You
I ain't
wanted that goddamn ice cream. You wanted that motherfucking ice cream.
Look,
that boy heard it. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Yeah, you ran your ass out on that porch real quick, didn't it?
Let me keep it a buck with y'all. If I miss the ice cream man, please believe I'm getting in my car and driving up to the store and buying me a whole box of whatever the fuck ice cream or popsicles I want.
Every dad in here, every uncle in here, every big brother, whatever the fuck. Y'all done ran y'all asses out there for that truck.
Oh, yeah.
Don't matter who in the house that may have wanted one. You ran out there for y'all asses. That's what you did.
Me. I mean, if my baby gets some ice cream, that's cool too. But I mean, I'm out here for me, baby.
If the 5 is only paying for me, I'll let you take a little bite off. But no, this for me.
Let me tell you something. The only red, white, and blue I give a fuck about is them bomb pops. Please believe that. Look. Please believe that. The only red, white, and blue that we give a fuck about at this establishment. It's bomb, pop, or bust. Bomb, pop, or bust. But no, that said, Carter, do you have anything that you want to say before we get the fuck up out of here? Because
man, I planned on going to get a haircut. I might stream today, but like I said, I planned on getting a haircut, and then they told me Epic gave away one of them new Jack party packs.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I wouldn't mind just like fucking around with you all for a minute, but because I have nothing else on the agenda, I'm finna fuck around and get right back on that Jonah Hex though. I planned on going to get a haircut, but then they told me it was $50 for the haircut and $30 if I wanted my beard lined up. So I'm gonna just stay in the house.
Man,
I'm gonna just stay in the house.
I would line that shit up my goddamn self. Black Phoenix with the Happy Saturday Blerd code. We appreciate you with that. With a 23 months, man, love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I am gonna be drawing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be drawing. And I'll also be playing Moonlighter. Because I just recently got addicted to that game. Yeah. Have you ever played Moonlighter?
No, I have. Funny enough, because we even talked about her. I watched Cammy play it.
Okay, that sounds like a Cammy. That sounds like a Cammy game. That's a very Cammy game. I'm probably getting back on fucking
Space. I'm probably getting back on Space Marine 2. Be honest with you, they added some new heroic weapons that I want, and I mean I'm already 200 hours into that goddamn game. I'm at the point of no return. So
yeah,
I get on that.
You ain't going nowhere, pimp. So yeah, I think
he did it again. He did it again. Okay, you got some little video games and Blerd is doing whatever he's doing. You see me, somebody like me. I just got the last couple of pages of The Flash to finish. The Flash, the Speed Force. He did it again.
The world's you're the fastest man alive. I mean, look, I'm not hating because, man, look, if I was doing it, y'all would never hear the end of my ass. Y'all would never hear the end of my black ass. I would be like, look, man, that's cool and all, but
shit.
I gotta get back on this. I gotta get back on this. They want me to do this Ultimate Black Panther or whatever. I don't know. They said they want me to do a cover or some shit. That y'all would never. I would flex that shit so hard on y'all. Y'all would.
Yeah.
He said. Then I got JSA to see. Look, this look.
Don't make no damn sense.
Look, let me tell you something, man. Gavin got bills. Okay.
Hold on, Blerd. Blerd. Wait. In this, how you doing? I'm just watching the Blerd. Hold on. That's the kind of shit Gavin finna start doing next. Watch. Hold on, Ernie. Hey. Hold on. Ernie, you're laughing too loud. This is Jim Lee on the phone. Hold on. Watch. I bet you any amount of money he's gonna start doing that. Watch. Watch.
You know what?
Watch.
I mean, look. Is it is it bragging if it's true?
The motherfucker said he would put it on speaker, Ernie.
But Jed. Oh man, dude, what's going on, Jed? What's man, dude, that's crazy. He's like, dude, that's wild. That's wild, dude. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta hear the story. I gotta hear the story Gail's talking about. Gail just said some crazy shit. This is crazy.
But yes, Gavin, 200 hours on Space Marine 2. They put Horde mode on the game, man. So it's just, if you play any Gears of War and you know about Horde mode, they put Horde mode on there, dog.
Yeah.
That game got a lot of content. I'm sorry. It does.
You know what? I just thought about it too.
What's that?
Fuck, I actually got to get back. You know what? That might be what I wind up doing. I'm probably, I'm probably gonna put Moonlighter down and just go ahead and finish Metroid Prime, Beyond.
Oh, 4. Yeah. How is that game? You know what? Don't even answer. You know what? We'll talk about that after Cave because we are already well over.
That's true.
You're drawing. I'm going to be reading what you all should be reading. Why don't you look at some of these books and movies and stuff that we get that you all recommended, y'all voted for. Check out some of them books y'all didn't vote for that you saw other people voted for. Go check some of them out. Other than
Poison Ivy.
Yeah, absolutely. Go read Poison Ivy. The shit might be heat, and you just been throwing it to the wayside because anytime you think about Poison Ivy, all your ass think about is Uma Thurman. So listen, go read some books, go watch some movies, go watch some TV shows. Be angry at the fact that Ernie completely forgot about Ianu when we talked about best TV shows. And
oh shit, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Goddamn. See, you know what? Hey, look. I take that.
They're locked in, Ernie. They're locked in.
Look, hey, I take that one on the. But here's the thing, though. I can only offer so much. So, some of the onus has to be on y'all. Okay.
Yep.
But yes. Also, I will say for those, if you do decide you want to take the dive on Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn's actually not in that book as much as y'all might want to think she is.
Yep.
Matter of fact, she spends a good portion of it not in the book. I think she's only really recently been in the book, which is kind of the crazy part.
Comics are for everybody. That's the name of this episode on Spotify, right there.
Everybody. Right there. And you know what? And with that being said, man, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I saw it. So Jake Paul, we coming for you, nigga.
Broke jaw.